Do? Sure. That close enough. I'm here. Well, physically at least. I'm back in Wart Thunder for a couple of days at least. Well, at least one. Hold on. Shit. I haven't got my other light on. It's not necessary, but it can sometimes help, especially when it's getting darker. That might be a bit too bright, actually. I put it. Throw that over there. That maybe. I mean, oops. It'd be alright. I don't. It's not necessary, but it helps balance the light. Can you even tell? Yeah, but like no. It'd be alright. Hi, Hamguba. I didn't take my time. No, I did take my time. I spent a long time not on War Thunder. And I don't regret it. Because there's nothing, because the War Thunder gets no sympathy from me. Go away, Sunderland. Why are you even on a lineup? What's the point? You're alright, Hamgoer and Maya. You want to talk about the local weather, but that might give away where you live. At least narrows it down. Well, unfortunate, innit? That is. I don't have any plans for War Thunder, by the way, because ultimately, I was I didn't really have much, like, I don't really intend to ever play War Thunder again. That's not completely true. I would like to have planned to have fun. And that's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of ways to have fun. What's this little like thing for? I was trying to think of ways to have fun in War Thunder, and unfortunately, I couldn't actually come up with any. That was the problem. In the UK, weather doesn't dox you because it's always cloudy or rainy or cloudy. That is on the assumption that Maya is in England, or a kingdom of the UK. Move that over there. Play air. I was told to have fun. There's nothing fun in the air. The air is a why do I not have all modification? Oh, okay. They added a bomb in between the last time I used that. It's currently, yeah, it's currently cloudy and pretty rainy here as well. Sometimes it does get double cloudy, considering that it's because like you could have it be cloudy but also foggy at the same time, which is kind of like cloud at like ground level. What was that about France that you said, Maya? Too young for breaking up. That do it in person, but I haven't got that because I need to unlock this that they've added recently. But I'm probably actually going to research, just continue with the AMX13 on that one. Do I even have? I don't have any French lineups. Too young for. I need to do something just to get back into it. I forgot that they increased the battle rating of the Jumbo. That's a sad sight, that is. It's a sad sight to see the Jumbo at 5.7. Hey, Holy. Anything British? I hope you're doing alright, Holy. I forgot, I didn't forget anything. I don't know why I said that. But everything British is kind of like French, but at least slightly better. I don't really want to play too high a tier though. That's one thing. I've got more points since the Challenger 2 than I thought. When have I been playing Britain? I feel like playing something lower tier, you know, just for a bit of fun. I haven't used the TOG. Should I try use the TOG? I haven't used it at all. Let me make a tog. Let me make a tog lineup. I'll put it in the Valentine's Day thing. What is it? 5.3. Let's take the boss Vark out. Never used this before. Where's my what's my anti-air sort of? Where do I usually put my anti-airs? Okay, I usually put them over there. Oh wait, no, I want to take the skink instead. Have I used the skink before? No. Well, let's take the skink out. We'll take the skink, we'll take the tog, we'll take... It's 5.3, so we'll take a challenger and a comet. Where can I put these? Put that there. I probably could have taken the other thing as well. Are these... That's fine. Don't want to take the crocodile out because that's a waste of everyone's time. Put the skink on there, might as well. And then... They're both fine. Firefly is probably... Do I want to take the Firefly out? I'm going to say... Probably, but I like the Avenger more. Even though it's probably objectively the same. I was going to say worse, but honestly I think it might be the same. I'm just going to put it here. Screw it. It's a premium vehicle, so it only costs 10k to take out, to put it anywhere. I don't have the Wyvern. Anyway. Have I got you on my friends list? Yeah, I do. There you go. I was told to have fun. That instantly excludes the Pog too. Do I have the APDS belts on the Falcon? I don't think so. I don't think I used it enough. Nah, I didn't. I don't know why I'm researching suspension, I'll be honest. I think when I bought this, when I did use this, it may have been because the the AP belts were too expensive. I don't really know. I don't think I really enjoyed it that much. Hold on, I just need to does this still have 50 smoke shells on it? Have they still got it having... What's this? What's the point of that? What does that change? Oh, it removes the gun on the front. The smoke gun. Why would I want to get rid of that? Why would I not want to have like 50 smoke shells that I can just launch repeatedly forever and annoy everyone? There we go. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. But no, I just never... Fuck it, let's just get in. I never got into the to using the Falcon. I'm finally popular enough to get ad bots. I was getting them a long time ago. Does that mean that I have had a dip? When I first when I first started streaming, was I much more popular than I am now? Hi Nihilus. Your return has coincided with the comeback of the mental anguish game. Yeah. You've returned. You know, actually I'm gonna take 5 of those, but I'm gonna bring this down by like 20 because there's no reason for it. You know, it's lob enemy at the smoke at the enemy is funny. Just annoy everyone with my amazing smoke grenades. Oh, I've not... this is a vehicle, this is. How do I use... There we go. Where are you? There you are. It's an absolute land ship. We're back in War Thunder, and we're playing an awful vehicle, doing awful things. Basically going to be achieving absolutely nothing. There it is. This is... I feel sorry for everyone. We're definitely going to get shot in the side by like somewhere over there. Then again, can't hit what you can't see. Oh no, the smoke's clearing. And there's French tanks afoot. Panic. Gonna shoot at that. You never know what's gonna happen. More smoke. If I can't see the enemy, they can't see me. You'll never forgive me if I reverse into battle. That's what cowards do, Maya. I would never reverse into battle. I'm a red-blooded Brit. We go cock first into any battle we're fighting. We would never. I can't actually see if I'm about to hit a rock, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm not. There's a tank there. I've mildly irritated it. You know what? The good thing about this tank is that it's so slow that it just has a fucking stabilizer on it. The main cannon doesn't need a stabilizer because it's just too slow. I've been hit. They've gone through into my engine. Never mind. What's that over there? Oh, that might be your smoke grenades. Throw that down. Can never have too much smoke. I assume the bow gun can be disabled with by having the gunner taken out. I just need to I forget that I need to repair. Yes, it can. Okay, I can't use. Oh, the dog. No. Hey, I did something with it. Do I have? Oh, I don't have another one. Never mind. I should probably put some backups on it. Let's take the Challenger out. The Challenger's a cool vehicle. Hey, alright, Nihilus. Maya, you know, the other day, oh, there's bombers in the sky. The other day, Maya, we were talking about, I can't remember, I think it was the thingy stream? The stream. The Gundam stream, that's it. The other day, on the Gundam stream, you mentioned something about the race to world first, and I said that the expansion's been out for ages. Why would WoW's race to world first still be going on? Oh no. Oh, wait, I assume that guy probably dropped all his bombs on you. Oh, I've got Saber on this. But you mentioned the race to world first. Hi, Rex. That guy might be looking at me. He is. Are you alright? But I forgot that World of Warcraft keeps adding. World of Warcraft does actually add more fucking raids into the game, and that I just assumed that considering that the next expansion had been announced, I assumed that because the next expansion had been announced, that the current most top raid would have been completed, and I was wrong. Because it got world first happened like a couple of days ago. But anyway, that's regardless. That was just something that I was like, oh, I just assumed that WoW would still be a thing. Sorry, the race would have been off. Considering, like I said, because a new expansion got released or got announced, and it comes out next month, and so I kind of just assumed that maybe world first, maybe there wouldn't anything that could have been I just assumed that if there was going to be a it's fine. I just noticed I can hear another tog. Look at that one. That one's doing the cheese tactic. Boring. You puff out your chest and go face first into the enemy. Is it December 2024? Okay. I didn't really look. Wait, the next expansion comes out on December 2024. What are they doing for the next year? They've already had like they've had loads of content updates for Dragonflight. What could they possibly do in Dragonflight now? Dragonflight's a good expansion, don't get me wrong, for the most part. But like, what are they adding? They've added everything. Also, they've announced an expansion a year in advance. I didn't know they did that. I get it that they're having a oh, look, the British boys on the way. I get it that they're having their own like World of Warcraft equivalent of the MCU with the next 3 expansions, but I can't imagine that they're gonna take a year to put them all together. What's around here then? Enemy around? I like that we didn't actually capture B, we just drove right past it. But then again, there's a friendly TOG there, so it's fine. Oh, my turret's out. There we go. Eesh. These guns out. I'm gonna take like 6 hours to reverse because this is basically just a T-72 in disguise. Da, 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 da. I could swore I could swear if I wanted to. I swore that I saw that it was coming out, that it wasn't coming out 2024. Not that it really changes much. I just you know, I can't read, so danke. I mean, thank you. I'm not German. He's not moved yet, so I'm just gonna sit here and hide. You alright? He's moving now. T-34 57. And give this T-44 something to be afraid of. Is there a bomb being dropped on me? I don't think so. Go. Ah. Where did that come from? To the side. Was that it? No. Yes? Maybe? No. Oh, miles away. This game is definitely still War Thunder, I'll be honest. I've yet to I can definitely feel it still has that iconic War Thunder feel to it. Oops. They just released a new raid tier, not that they're gonna release it. And well, that's why I was confused. That's why I was confused that you mentioned the Race to the World first, because I was like, why would they release a new raid tier if there's a new expansion coming out? Gee, there's a KV of some kind. The heck? Oh, it bounced off the top. Someone's hitting at him. Good. Oh, the TOG took him out. Anything else? 9? I mean, no. I'm just not a German in disguise, guys. I'm not a spy. Da 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 da. Comet got shafted for the APDS changes. Yeah, but look how fast it is. Also, to be fair, the shot that I took did actually just bounce off the top of it. It didn't. I didn't hit it. Look at that, 44,796 points towards the Challenger 2. Hi, zombie. Are you alright? I'm gonna add a I'm gonna add a couple back over to this. Excuse me. There we go. And you know what? I think it might be a little bit too obvious, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit more hidden. There we go. I don't think anyone will see it now. I think it's perfectly hidden now. I don't think I'll die. Got baited with a second ad. Give me all that precious ad revenue. I'll be able to afford my my content house and mega mansion in no time. Look at that. 4 adverts all for me. I'm gonna be rich. The planes will never spot me. Exactly. They'll see the bread on the back and just go, oh, it's a harmless patisserie. There's nothing to worry about. It's just a harmless loaf of bread. And then they'll see the hedge and go, well, it's just a hedge, innit? And they'll leave me alone. And they'll see all the smoke coming off the engines and go, oh, that's just the steam rising off of the freshly cooked bread. Hi, zombie. Are you alright? Are you feeling proud of yourself because you have just single-handedly given me this entire month's ad revenue? I'm gonna be rich. Come on, keep it going. The TOG 2 is the perfect vehicle and you can't convince me otherwise. I don't even know where the enemy spawn is for me to shoot at, but you know. Feel proud you gave me a full 5 cents. That's a stretch. That's a stretch, that is. A full 5 cents. Maybe like 2.5 at best once it finally gets to me. I like the new smoke effects. That's something that I've noticed that I like. The new smoke. Oh, the actually exploding. It's not perfect in any conceivable way. Well, yeah, it's the best that we could have done. And, yeah, I say that if this was released onto the battlefields of 1915, the Germans would have been scarpering. They would have been scurrying away back into the trenches because they would have been terrified of what the Brits have just unleashed upon them. Nothing would have been able to come between the TOG 2 and the German lines. What's going on up there? I see you being spotted. Smoke? It's so just unnecessary. Only about 25 years late. Yeah, well, they didn't know that. They didn't know that this is what that it was going to be obsolete before it even came out. Smoke. Look at that. That was a perfect smoke shell, that was. Right into some Polish man's kitchen. Wait, is this Poland? I think it is. I can't actually really see out of my binoculars very well because I put a hedge on top of the tank. It's not too useful. What's over there? Huh? You better be afraid of me. I'm more afraid of that than it is of me, I'll be honest. What hit me behind? Why is there a panther behind me? Where did that come from? Put the gun back together. There we go. What else? Why is there another one? Where is it actually? Oh, there it is. Look at this. Perfect tank. Britain has not created another tank as good as this since. This is the perfect vehicle. I probably... no, I think the radiator's broken. The transmission's broken. Oh, hello, little comet. I don't have anywhere particular that I need the bomb. I'll be honest. I'm doing just fine with my amazing tank. I think we should be sending these to Ukraine. There's still this little panther in front of me in there. Oh. One. Going on target. Ah, what? How did he hit out everyone in the tank? It's like, oh wait, they're all scissoring each other. I'll take out another one. Perfect tank. It's a perfect tank. And you can't tell me otherwise. Look at that. I got 2 kills in my amazing tank. Extinguishing the tug should take 20 seconds for the servants to arrive. I can feel that. I'll shoot you out the sky with my smoke launcher. Smoke ahoy. Anyone order smoke? If you dropped the bomb, I want to make sure that you're not going to try and crop dust me with it. I hope there's a you did many minor damage to my gun. Yeah, you have. You've done very minor damage to my gun. It's like 1% yellow. Why can't I not? Oh, I've zoomed in. But no, I think you should get. I think there should be an upgrade where you can give your crew like segways to get around faster. Listen, they've added this. All I think they should add now is that like land cruiser, that land battleship that some random German guy envisaged. I think that's all that's necessary now. You have no idea the power that I hold inside this tank. Or the big Russian wheel. They could actually... That one they could actually add, because it did exist. It would be historically accurate for them to add it. Oh, it's dead. The Tsar tank is something they should add. It did have guns. It may have only been machine guns, but it did have guns. Dead. Also, Maya, on that smoking thing, that everyone in the past knew that smoking was really good for you, which is why everyone did it. It's only a modern invention that they put tar in it, which made smoking bad for you. But the tar is what makes it like worth it. You don't want you don't want. There we go. That was a very awkward shot, but worth it. Do I? It's too late. It's too late. I'm an idiot. I spent too long thinking about loading high explosive and fucked it up. If you took the tar out of cigarettes, they would actually be really good for you. They'd help you lose weight, probably. Maybe not. Maybe that'd be a side effect. And they might make you lose too much weight. But, you know, they'd give you that kick in the morning that coffee would, but without the wanting to shit yourself afterwards. You know, they look cool. Have you ever seen a person smoking that doesn't look cool? No. Where's this Nashorn? Shitting yourself's the best part. You can't. You're not wrong. Who did that? Tog 2. Tog 2. Tog 2. Fuck. Tog 2. Shit. Where'd the Panzer 440 go get me? 470, sorry. Oh, it was just over there. Now I've got to go back to the peasant machines. The machines of the peasantry. The Tog 2 is the equivalent of a knight in shining armor. Like looking down on it from a horseback, or like the general soldiers just below me. That's what the Tog 2 is. The Tog 2 is the perfect weapon, and we don't use it because it's too good, and we don't want to get the armor Tarnished. Hi Halo, by the way. I hope you're alright. And I refuse to believe that any of you are telling the truth about seeing an uncool man or woman or human being smoking. If I was to start smoking right now, you'd all look at me and go, that's a cool man. He's still there? I don't think so. But he will be trying to get a shot on me in a second. There he is, looking straight at me. Shit. I could prove you all wrong and start smoking just to prove how cool it would make me look. Because you look at me now and go, that isn't a cool guy. That's not someone who, you know, does anything cool. He doesn't look good. Well, he looks alright, but he could be looking better. What is that thing? Where is that secret sauce to sprinkle over the top of it? Cigarette. Do it, I won't. Well, I mean... No, I definitely will. Totally. You can't call me out. The background's different again. Yeah, it's because it's 2 degrees that way. You got lung cancer but tried to look cool. No. It's a small price to pay for swag. Lung cancer is a small price to pay to look the best. I could invest in a pipe. The cool thing about investing in a pipe, yeah, as opposed to a cigarette, is you don't actually have to light it to look cool. Alright, it's fine. I didn't want the shell to do any damage, I'll be honest. I just thought I'd just let him know that I was here. You don't need to light a pipe to look cool. You can just... Honestly, you could get one of those, oh, what are they called? Oh... You know those, like an incense burner? Yeah. You know those incense burners that have the smoke that sort of like drips down? You could get one of those and put it in the end of a pipe. And so, as long as you like block the hole so you're not sucking in the incense, because that's probably bad for you. But what you could do is have a pipe with that, and it'd be like a mystical smoke that's coming out the end of it, as opposed to, you know, the usual smoke that comes out the end of a pipe. And just think about how cool you'd look then. Put yourself like a wizard hat on, grow a beard, wear a robe, kind of like this to an extent, but maybe like a lighter robe, and just walk around. People would respect you if you had like a mystical smoke trailing behind you, but not floating away, like coming out the end of the pipe. That would be cool. You can't convince me that, because people would think you're an actual wizard. Or at least like a wise man or a sage. I think that's a pretty good idea. A vape pipe. It's a cyber pipe. What have told you? I come up with some great ideas. I think you're all just too afraid of them. What now?
Sigisk Nosal Shit X10, unroll the tadpole OS frog, unclog the frog OS frog, unload the toad OS frog, uninhibit the ribbit OS frog, unstick the lick OS frog, unimprison the amphibian OS frog, unmute the newt OS frog, unbench the kench OS frog, permit the kermit OS frog, defog the polywog OS frog.
What? Okay. Hi Siggy. Thank you for the 10 bits. However, you're not getting any frogs. Shit. It's a beautiful day to stay inside. Alright, we can finally we can leave this now. I'm pretty certain Siggy, before every time he comes in, types in, he just goes on to Google and types in just the word copy pasta and just copies the first thing that appears. Also, I'm starting to sound somewhat Chunibyo. What? No, never. Because Chunibyo's like cringe. I was gonna see if I have anything I could help to be like, would a Chunibyo have this? But I can't find anything. I can't like pull up like a funny looking rock. Instagram. Chuni's cringe and I'm poggers. Exactly. It's not creative. You need to look at it before you copy it. You gotta make sure there's something in there that is nothing in there that will actually get me banned. You will always ride the line. Tog. Has anyone like, has there been a YouTube like a Twitch streamer that has got a small little tog too as like an emote and called it Toggers? I'm playing the tog. This is my first. This is my. I haven't played it since I got it, and so I didn't play it when I got it. I haven't played it at all. Oh look, they've got 3 of us. Tog. Top. Wait, wrong button. I wrote top. Tog. Oh, I'm chat spamming. Hold on. Tog. I'm not chat spamming. I'm trying to write the word tog. Tog. No, I don't need to turn around IS2 style. That's cowardly. That's cowardice. I'm not a coward. I have the pog mouth. You could kind of on the front there, on that like front plate, have it like opened up to look like it's the pog mouth. You've been got. Tog. The tog is the perfect weapon. Do I got eye decals? I should have. Yes, I do. I don't know why I said I should have. I know that I do. Salad. Tog. Of wine. Look at us go. The world will know true fear. After what the world has done to me, it will know true pain. What's over there? I wasn't looking, I was too busy trying to think of the quote from Naruto. Talk. I'm your shield, yes. Good. Every tog is a shield for another tog. I'm not afraid to take a few hits here and there. Anything to secure the victory. Sacrifices must be made. Ugh! Enemy off the port bow! I forgot what my button is. To type something or other. I've been hidden the track. I haven't quite gotten used to this yet, I'll be honest. How far is that? It's like, I mean, I shot wrong, so... Wait, stop. Where's he gone? Come on. Come back. Shit. I'm not very good at this. Don't hit me. There we go. Progress. Full steam ahead. Victory is assured. There's an enemy to the starboard side. It's wrong, but where are you? I hear you. Shit. The enemy has an air force. Yeah, you can join, Siggy. Do I want to bring out another one? I'm scared against that IO-2 that's in the sky. Beaten like the Bismarck, yeah. Sunk by the Soviets. I don't know what happened to the Bismarck. I do really. It was sunk in like a Norwegian ford. Or fjord. I think. It was like sunk by a couple small like boats. It was torpedoed by a swordfish. It makes sense. It was my country that sank it. Yeah, but my country made the TOG and I can't understand that. Love with you. TOG. Full steam ahead. Full or stern? Wait, is stern the front? Which way is stern is backwards. I think. I meant the whichever one's forward. You're in front over there, M24. Which is the what's the front of a ship called? Aft? No, that's the back. What? Why is there so many words for the back? Full to bow? No, that doesn't make a sense. Oh no. Where is it? Where are you? The smoke is in the way. Oh, he's there. There we go. Shit. Yes. You can't destroy the might of the British Army from its peak in World War I, when nothing could penetrate the front of our tanks. Mostly because there was nothing to penetrate them, but we don't talk about that bit. Shoot him down, boys. Yes! It's also an anti-air gun. The TOG-2 is the perfect tank. It can do anything. There's nothing that my TOG-2 can't do. Now, full steam ahead. I assume it's actually just ahead. Shit! Enemy on the starboard side. See, why did no one tell me that the TOG was the best vehicle in the game? What do you mean proof you got me with the pipe? I didn't react to the pipe, did I? Oh, that fucking bomb. Oh. So I probably should have pulled out the thing. I hit it. It's unfortunate that it was APTS, but I hit it. Taking over the world. TOG-2, the TOG-2 is... Hi, Ariel. Who's over here? We're gonna lose now because I haven't got my TOG. It's unfortunate. If only I'd have kept my TOG till the end. We wouldn't lose if I'd have kept my TOG. Just ignoring that bit of plane that just bounced past. Where was the vehicle that got... Oh, it's this guy here. Alright. Oh no, it's fine. I was scared that maybe I had... Go on, Avenger. You've got... It's alright, whatever. The reload on this is not that bad, thinking about it. You got 1,800 points from the TOG. It's because it's the best vehicle in the game. I took out, like, a plane with mine. I didn't do anything else with it, I don't think. Well, I was like a scout tank. It's a scout tank because I pointed out the enemy to you. It's an anti-air because I shot a plane out the sky with it. It's a heavy tank because you can just sit it in front of your teammates and act as, like, actual cover. It's the most versatile tank that has ever been seen. And it has basically a practically unlimited supply of smoke shells. There is nothing that the TOG 2 can't do. The only thing a TOG 2 can't do is sail across the ocean. But honestly, I don't think anyone's tried, and that's probably the problem. Is that just no one has tried doing that. But I think that we managed to make Shermans float, so I think we could make the TOG float. You can't speed up to 1,000 kilometers an hour. Yeah, but you don't need that because I can't run that fast. Welcome to the internet. Me and the boys, like, who have got our, like, Lee Enfields that are running alongside the tank can't run fast enough. Can't, you know, don't have to run that fast. The TOG 2 is the greatest vehicle ever put to paper and then put to steel. See, do I have you as a friend on this? My in-game name is Endless Bread. See, if you ever been in a group with me, you could carry a whole platoon on it, which means that it is also an APC. Yeah, you can join as well, Ariel. Do I have you as a friend on here? Wait, hold on. How many people would that be? Oh, he might not be able to. Wait, Hamgo's gone. That's fine. Take care, Hamgo. Wait, how many people? 1, 2, 3. Me, Siggy, Ariel. Yeah, that'd be another one. Until next time, Hangover, take care. You've introduced me to the TOG, and you'll be forever remembered in Valhalla for such a thing. So I got Siggy here. You can come in. Ariel, I don't have you as a friend, do I? No. I assume your username in-game is the same as your Twitch username. Grab that. And I might do that. That's close enough, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, you've disappeared. Why? Where have you gone? Did you block me the moment that I did that? Come on. There. I'll also add you as a friend, but you don't have to accept that one. Let me just reset that. Good. Grab that. Maya, why are you not... Where have all you got that come from? And then there we go. The TOG 2 is the greatest vehicle to ever be created. Do I have anything else that I can put on? And by the way, I'm impressed that I got port and starboard correct earlier. I had to think about it. I don't know if you noticed that there was a slight pause between me seeing the vehicle and me saying port or starboard. There's mostly because I was trying to remember which one was port and which one was starboard. You just kind of have to remember that port and starboard do directly line up with how a boat sits in the water, in which... Hold on.
It was a mistake to come here.
LOL Gamer Nightcore has showed up.
To the breadbasket lolgamer_nightcore.
Lolgamer. Welcome, thank you for following. I hope you're alright. One way to remember port and starboard is that just when a ship is in port, it's always the port is always on the port side. The tragedy. I love the time. You had to follow me because of your in-game name. Why? Hello, you can't have your fucking 5.7 and hide. Oh, it's Captain Bread. Well, Captain, it looks like the immovable force has met the immovable object, or whatever the saying is. An endless amount of bread versus a man who can control the bread. What are you up to over there, Halo? You're working on something. Hold on, let him cook. Do people still say that? Is that something that still gets said? Not much control because you're only a captain. Yeah, but I would say that the amount of bread means that each piece of bread does not have that much control themselves. And so as a result, each one would only be like a private at most. Maybe private first class. It also depends on the type of ship. Because if it's like a destroyer, even then that's still like 100. There's a lot more people on a destroyer than I ever really thought. At least like a historical one. I don't really know what gets up to on like a Zumwalt. But I don't think anyone knows what goes on a Zumwalt because it's a Zumwalt. But, you know, if it's like a battleship or an aircraft carrier, that's a lot of people. I've got Halo Warthog run in my head for some reason. Like old 1600 ships or World War II German ships. There's a rather large gap between the 1600s and the 1940s. Well, I suppose like 1920s really when it comes to, well, if it's World War II German, I don't know when the Bismarck was made. Although we did just talk about how it sank, but we don't talk about that. I've never been too much into boats. I think I do quite like older ships though, as in like really old, like galleons and things like that. So if they let you name a destroyer, you would name it Of Worlds. I don't think they'd let you. I think if you tried to name it that, they wouldn't let you name it. I think I'd just call it something simple like Kevin. I think I'd name a destroyer like either just something simple. I'd break the whole standard of calling it like a female name. Kevin. You see, people aren't going to be afraid of it. Is my War Thunder profile picture Monty? Yeah, it is. The Yamato class battleship. It's a cool battleship. It's unfortunate they didn't do anything, but it's a cool ship nonetheless. I say unfortunate. To be fair, in the grand scheme of things, it is rather fortunate. You think the first Ironclad versus Ironclad fight was in the American Civil War? They traded blows and had no casualties on either side. They were very I'm surprised at like how old like naval combat, almost like modern naval combat is, if that makes sense. Like when I imagine the sort of things that was going on in like the American Civil War, I imagine like the same sort of thing that like Jack Sparrow was up to. But like no, they had like weird ironclads and things. You ready, Halo? Yeah, he is. Talk. I didn't actually look at what you've got. But even when I did, my eyes didn't focus on what I was looking at, so I don't know what you've got, I'll be honest. I saw the F-82. Oh, so you meant the 17th century when the country ruled the seas. That's like Fair enough. I don't know what that was really in response to. But yeah, like if you've got, if you, for instance, if you were the captain of the Yamato and had 3,332 members, plus or minus a few, you could, that's like larger than the size of a small developing nation's army, really. That's probably about the same amount of people that like Switzerland has on staff. Tog. We've got Arion on the Tog, we've got Siggy in the Tog, we've got Halo in whatever the fuck that is, which isn't the Tog. Siggy, are you being a coward? I've been informed that you're being a coward, Siggy. You call it being smart, I call it cowardice. Come on, Black Prince. The Black Prince is an inferior version of the Tog. Da, 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 da. Want to know a cool fact about the VOC, a Dutch company that ruled the seas? Depends on how cool it is. But you can tell it anyway. Your first Tog 2 kill was against the 279 that was also driving backwards. The 279 is a, you know, a dodgy vehicle though. The 279 is like the Soviet Tog. Tog. This is a terror to see this coming out of the fog. I don't think you'd have the will to fight if you saw the Tog coming towards you. Nothing can beat the Tog. Maybe like the Rattel 20, but that's pushing it. Dutch East India Company and its predecessors equipped more than 4,700 ships to sail from the shores of the Netherlands bound for Asia. That's too many ships. Historically, countries had too many ships, I think. It was very impressive. I'd have loved to have seen like a full harbor's probably the wrong word. Tog? Tog! Nothing can stop the Tog. Nothing can stop the Tog. The Tog is the greatest vehicle ever made. Not even the mighty Tiger can take down the Tog. I ain't afraid of no Cass. I'm afraid of no man. All man is afraid of me, the Tog. Full steam ahead, fellas. What's that? Dead is what it is. Tog! There is not a single vehicle in this world that dares fight against the Tog. No panther can take me out. Do I have the Terror of the Seas? I should. I need it just for this. I need it for how fast I can swim. I can swim at like 40 knots an hour. I don't know if that's a measurement of speed. I don't understand how you measure speed in the water, but I can swim so fast in the water that you can't even keep up with me. Nothing stops the Tog. Can't see. Unfortunately, I can't see much because of my expertly placed camouflage. You think knots is already a measure of speed? Well, that's how fast I can swim. Is that I have to invent a new form of measurement or increment or whatever just for how fast I can swim. Nothing stops the Tog. Look at that. 3 kills in the Tog. I didn't even stop. It really is sad just how close everyone is together in this thing. Like, It is. It is unfortunate. If they were spread out just a little bit more. Hi, Ariel. Tog. Tog. Oh, I missed. Said the two on the side can't stop. Can't shoot. Oh yeah. They removed. Didn't. I'm annoyed that like the gunner on the back of the T-28 turret can't shoot. I think I don't know why they don't let you do that. I feel like there were some vehicles that did allow you to do that, and then they got rid of it over time. The Tiger stopped the Tog. The Tiger, it's nothing but a mere setback. Nothing that another Tog can't solve. If you apply a Tog and the problem persists, apply another one. Just don't stop applying the Tog 2. I'm starting up. I'm restarting. I wouldn't say restarting, but I'm gonna become the founding member of the British fighter mafia. And I'm gonna just try and convince the British Parliament that what we need is the Tog 2 again. Maybe put like a 120mm smoothbore on the end of it. I don't know if the Tog can take a 400mm heat brick. Yes, definitely. There is nothing that it can't take. This thing could shrug off like that 280cm, not 280cm, that's massive. The 28cm or whatever it is that the Germans have. Or even like a massive battleship caliber gun. This thing could take it and shrug it off with ease, because it's been designed with a slightly, you know, it's got an angled front to it, so any shells coming at it will just bounce right off. Where is it? There's the problem. What are we looking at? Does that go underneath? The Tog is infinite. The Tog is forever. Tog is a glamorous vehicle that only the most noble of British tankers are allowed to wield into battle. Oh, is it the Swedish heat slinger that you're talking about? Bar. Yeah, the 103. The Tog would shrug it off in an instant. Look, it's a freaking coward right there. He's not a noble tanker. He isn't. He would have his Tog rights revoked if I was in charge. It's a noble vehicle that you have to drive. You know, you have to show the shit. But this has got a reverse speed on it. Why is this so fast in reverse? That's the first time I've pressed the reverse. Why is it so fast? Why could it go like faster backwards than forwards? Look at that shot. Where's that Panther? What's the score? Amazing, because I'm in the best tank in the game. I'm in the Tog. Tog 2 specifically. Look at that. Yes, that was massive explosion. Oh, Tog. Tog. Can you see my new Gundam? Here you go. This is, I mean, it looks the same as the other one, but you know what, I'll just, because I've got nothing else to do right now. Here it is. You can't really, it's got like some extra stickers on it and it's much bigger, and I don't really want to start pulling things apart of it. But this is the one that I put together the other day. Well, I put together until the stream sort of began to crash. And it sits on my desk next to the other one. Oh, cock, it fell over. Hold on, sorry, give me a sec. Oh, fuck. There we go. It's amazing. I love it. I've got the it stands next to its smaller counterpart, but the way it's standing makes it look a little bit like a, you know, don't talk to me or my daughter ever again kind of situation. So everyone drives backwards for more armor. But then it's like, you know, it's cowardice. I will take an honorable death facing the enemy than winning with my back towards them. That's British honor. It's a stiff upper lip, you know. You go up over, you go, you know, the guy in charge, he blows his whistle, pulls out his stick and goes over the top, lads. And then everyone charges the Germans. Merrily, I say that we would merrily jump over the top of the trenches and charge joyously towards the German lines, just excited to fulfill our duty, defending the homeland from Germany, in France, and Belgium. Yeah, like the ending of Blackadder. Everyone was happy there. I've never seen the end of Blackadder. I've never seen Blackadder, but I know the ending. Who's here? See, this is a problem because I don't have the TOG. Ammo? Yes. That poor tiger. Okay. Anyone over here? See, look, the game becomes a whole lot more boring when you're not in the TOG. Oh, wait, there is something here, I think. It might actually be... Wait, what? You know what? Okay. There we go. The only thing you see me happy about is that Gundam. Yeah, because the Gundam's cool. It's my child. It's my little baby. I got another one that I'm building currently that I put a little bit of it together yesterday. This is just on my own. I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing that one on stream. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do, if or when I'll do another Gundam stream. But it's probably not something I'm never gonna do again. That was a complicated way of saying it's something I'll do again at some point. Oh no. What was missing from Blackadder's ending was white text on black background just saying, and then they all fucking died. Also, Gamer Nightcore, I've got that helicopter with the waifu on it. I've used it once and I died in it and I've never touched it again, but I've got it. 2 babies in a month, that's super fast. I know. But I've got a very short refractory period. I've got 2 wombs. I've got two baby holes inside me that I can store 2 children in at all times. I'm like a kangaroo. I can have one growing inside me and then another one in the pouch. You know what I mean? You ever seen that kangaroos give birth to like a jelly bean baby and that crawls up the front of them? Look at that, 7 kills. And 6 of them was with a TOG. The TOG is the best. Because no one anticipates the TOG being amazing. Uh, never not use double negatives, use triple negatives instead. Exactly. I think Blackadder would have been much better if there was like a 16-minute long action scene where they all charge over the top and they like blow whistles and like horses come over the top and then like biplanes come and drop bombs on the enemy, and then at the end of it everyone actually survives. They get killed by a friendly PE-8. Well, that's what you get for driving backwards towards the enemy. What do you mean what I watch in my free time is scary? I'm watching biology TV, like cat things about baby kangaroos. Have you never seen a baby kangaroo before? They are genuinely just like little tiny jelly beans or like jelly babies that come out of them. I'm surprised that they don't get lost in like the in the outback, because they are minuscule. Like compared to the size of a kangaroo, they like as big as your thumb. Whoa. It is a bit sad that you can only have groups up to 4 for like just this. You can go a little bit higher, I think, if you're doing like squadron battles and things, but it is a little bit sad that you can only have up to 4 people in the team at a time. Here we go. Tog 2 is the best. Nothing beats the Tog. This poor I don't know if this T1E1 wanted to be behind us, but it's me. It does not. Maya, what have you got against the Tog? I feel like I have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that the Tog 2 is the greatest machine to ever come out of England. On the floor. Look at it. Oh, that was a bit of a dodgy shot. That was. That's the camera angle that will get you sent to prison. That will. Your Band of Brothers and tanks are scary now. I don't know what Band of Brothers is, I'll be honest. I have to reiterate frequently because people come and go all the time, but if you have to, if you can think of a film, the likelihood is I have not seen it. The Tog is a good gun on the most god-awful platform that has ever graced the eyes of men. No, what about this is not good? This is like the best platform. It's the most ideal. It's the most ideal platform. It's long, yeah, so it can fit a big engine in it. It has wide tracks, and also the length of it just allows it to spread its weight over a greater area so it won't sink into the mud. The length allows it to go over trenches. It's got machine guns on either side of it that allow you to shoot the enemy from the inside. It is perfect in every way. And it has a little machine gun on the front, just in case a 94mm gun isn't enough. I appreciate that you've stuck with me all this way, Siggy. Those machine guns on the side are not weak points. That's like the strongest part of the tank, because that stops the enemy from coming around to the side. See? Except American Psycho, that is true. I have seen that. It's also intimidating. Very intimidating. Nothing scares the enemy faster than a tank that's like bigger than a school. Wait, what's going on over here? See that? My hats, my bread and hat camouflage are working perfectly. See, look, you can then you can actually chain multiple vehicles together to make the vehicle to make the tug even stronger. There's something there. There is something moving up ahead. Use me as cover, brothers. The tug stops for nothing. Apart from that, the tug does have to stop if that happens. I'll be honest. Is that something there? Am I... Yeah, it is. It's a panther. This can go through the front of a panther. Since when? Oh, it's been destroyed now. I don't know why I said since when. It's likely... It makes sense, really. It's 94 millimeters. Thank you. You know what? Here, have 1 second of help. Enemies dead ahead. Enemy cruiser spotted. I can hear an enemy to the starboard side. What's he up to? Can I see him through there? Nope. Come on, move. Move. Keep going. Don't get stuck. You're the greatest vehicle ever put to metal. This thing does need this thing does need a full broadside option. Oi! Don't make me broadside you. Oh. Hey, that'll do. Who can I hear? Enemy off the starboard side. Full steam ahead. Tally ho, lads. Chop chop. Shit. I mean, our magazine has been hit, fellows. Did it pop its top? Does it fly off the... Does that... I can do another one out. What do you mean we should play a round of naval? Absolutely not. Hoist the mainsail. Hoist the mainsail, lads. The Tog 2 heading out. Batten down the hatches. We're going full steam ahead. Look at it. It kind of looks a little bit like Donald Trump, if I'm going to be like completely candid about it. It's got a bit of a with the little hairpiece that I've put on it. It does have a bit of a Donald Trump aesthetic to it. Now I'm a submarine. No, that's not... Batten down the hatches is not a submarine thing. Batten down the hatches is just something you say, because that's like when they're battening down the hatches. I don't know what it means. I'm not a sailor. I'm a tanker role-playing as a sailor. And even then, I'm not a tanker. I'm just a twat. Does this have like one of those like fake bolts on the back of it that like pop out and they can shoot a handgun through it? What's going on up here? People just can't comprehend just how good the Tog is. They're confused by it. They fear it. That's all that the Tog brings to people. Confusion and fear. I can't call myself twat anymore, it's X. What does that even mean? That's nothing. See, I'm gonna shoot you out the sky. If this was a Tog 2, what's the Tog 1? Well, we don't talk about the Tog 1 because it's not the best vehicle ever because we don't have any left. Where's that? Is that Panzer 470 still around? I thought that hit icon was it being like, congratulations, you're the best. My phone just buzzed. I'm scared. I get scared when my phone buzzes. It makes me frightened. Duh. I wasn't trying to be like cringy and talk about like a dog being a fright. Like, you know, how people go, oh, you're doing me a frighten. I wasn't trying to do that. I'm just an idiot and can't form sentences. Oh. I was having some pretty bad technical issues earlier. In fact, they started last night, and I couldn't quite figure out what they were. I believe I figured out the problem, and the problem was that I had my graphics tablet plugged in, and my graphics tablet was also... Oh, that's where I got it. My graphics tablet was the screen that the graphics tablet was looking at was the same as my primary monitor, so it was just doing that twice instead of being 3 screens. It was just like 2 across 3, and I think that was causing the problem. It was causing a problem where my my mouse would start off at a strange resolution when I start games. Games would take a little bit too long to load, and then once they were loaded, there'd be a slight performance loss, and there would be my what's the sensitivity? My mouse sensitivity was all over the place, all out of whack. And I think, given that I did unplug my graphics tablet, look at that, TOG 2, nothing better than a TOG 2. Bounced a shot and then threw it right back at him. That was a perfect parry of a shot, that was. But yeah, I think it was just if you're ever having problems, try unplugging everything from your computer. That usually works for me, or at least in my case. All right, what's left? I've got my own personal anti-air platform. Nothing is getting here. Not only is the TOG 2 the greatest anti-air ever made, I've also got my own personal little anti-air platform. Oh yeah, I hear something to the port side. I think I'd be a great sea captain. Oh, no. I fucked it up. I've hit his commander and loader. I'm being hit from the starboard side behind me. It's a panther, it's over. Never mind. Aha! Oh, I need to reload as well. That's unfortunate. I'm marking him for everyone. It was all in the plan. That was planned for. I died strategically there to provide cover for the rest of the team. It was not anything. There's nothing other than strategy in play right there. Do we need... No, we've got like 1,000 anti-airs. They should have made the barrel a lot smaller, and they could put an AA platform on it. Yeah, they could. They could just stick one on the back. You know how like how a lot of like Soviet anti-airs were just like 23mm guns strapped to the back of APCs. They could just do that to the TOG. They could just strap whatever's on the back of the Bosvark onto the back of the TOG 2. Soviet milk trucks. Well, that wasn't what I was thinking about, but yeah, those as well. It's the most... You could even, if you wanted to, put another, like... You could put like a German 88mm on the back as well. With an engine that big, it's got power to spare. Alright, what's alright? Did that Panther get dealt with? I wasn't looking. Is that dead? I think that's dead. I refuse to believe that we lose. We had at least 4 Tog 2s on our team. We can't lose. We can't lose with the sacrifice of the greatest thing that His Majesty would create. -1 here. What did you do that for? Did my flight loader just say wanker? I'm almost certain I just heard him say wanker. They've massacred the APDS. He just did it again. He keeps saying wanker. That'll do. No, it won't. That's someone else. Never mind. I have no idea what he's saying, but I'm almost certain he's just repeatedly saying wanker. Why is he... That's not... Because he won't shut up. What is he actually trying to say, though? Because I'm not doing anything. Unless they are just that British. I like how sometimes I will say British, but then other times I'll say British and put a D in there for some reason. Oh, they say quicker. Sorry, I didn't read what you wrote. There's something here. There's also something there. I mean, command. I mean, it was a bad shot, but still. Too bad that I have several more. I can just keep bringing them out. High quality British steel. About the clip, he did get me with a pipe. I don't remember reacting, so it must have been instinctual. He triggered my fight or flight. He must have triggered that instinct that all of us have to grab hold of ourselves and just fight for our lives. My fight or flight depends on how much I've eaten that day. If I've had like nothing to eat all day, I'm in fighting mode. Like I am the literal embodiment of like hangry. I don't really like saying the word hangry because it's stupid. Don't look at where I was on the scoreboard. It's not important. Tog 2 is the best tank that this game offers. Don't look at the scoreboard. It's not important. Stop looking at that. I am the embodiment of someone who gets angry when I'm hungry. However, if I've eaten, I am sprinting as far away as possible the moment that anything goes down. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Salty. Excuse me. Oh, come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. That's like a good old-fashioned IRA song. It's going down again currently. I still don't know what, like, the black is referring to, because I assume the tan is referring to like the tanned color of the suits, about the British suits. At first, I thought it was a racist thing, and I was like, "Am I meant to be singing that?" But then I realized, then I did eventually learn that no, it's referring to like the colors of the army fatigues. But I don't know what black refers to, unless it's SAS or like the police. It's probably the police. I'll be honest. It's probably referring to the police and the anyone who was serving the crown. Tog 2. Oh, look at this. We've got Sonic Omaha. We've got Sonic Omaha. We've got Siggy. We've got aerial. We cannot lose with this many togs. We're gonna take up the entire path with our tog formation. I don't know where. Oh, no, yeah, okay. No, Sonic Omaha is also. See, no, Siggy's learned the best way of driving is not to go backwards, unless what he's doing right now is turning behind. He's turning around. Coward! I was just telling you. I was telling everyone. Everyone sees how much of a coward you are, Siggy. There's a photo of Scooby-Doo van that got turned into a car bomb. What? So come out here, black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. What? That's that video is like that's a picture of like an American street as well. The IRA really they've really branched out their operations. Playing something half normal. I would say this is far from normal. The recruits are issued with a mixture of dark RAC tunics and caps and khaki army trousers. Ah, so he's got his brand new khaki suit. This is the perfect vehicle. This is the perfect vehicle for any situation. Keep your guns pointing to the port side and get ready for a full broadside. The enemy is 0.5 clicks away. Ranging shot. No, never mind. Ranging shot. Adjust 1 mil up. I don't really know how. I don't really know what. I don't really know what they would refer to. I don't know how they would refer to the ranging shot. I don't know what the corrections would be, but you know what? I'm in the tog too. I don't have to. I am too strong. I'm going forward. There are two togs on C. I don't think I have to worry about anything shooting at me from sea. There's a jet in the sky. The fuck is that? Oh, is that the new thing? Is that the... Wait, a jet... What battle rating is that? I'm preparing my tog for anti-air combat. Enemy over in that there. I don't know what direction. Port. Wanker. Felt that. You're just jealous. Preparing the tog for anti-air combat. Acquiring target. Leading. I don't have the elevation for this. Shit. Well, sorry, Challenger. Never mind. You missed. Progressing forward. Full steam ahead. Switch to ground targeting mode. I'm basically just role-playing like an F-15. Royal British Constabulary is RIC. Ah, okay. Well, Irish. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know where the B came from in that at first when I read that. So I assume that is the police. Because constabulary is what I at least believe is like the police thing. Keep moving forward. I have to... Oh, I need to get the mouse. I feel like I need to get the mouse at some point. I've still yet to get it. Wanker. That's enemy to the starboard side. I hope I'm getting port and starboard right. That's a misclick. That was a misclick, sir. You won't catch me do it again. Do you think anyone ever like fired like one of the main cannons by accident and was like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I've misclicked." Won't happen again, sir. I've just flattened half of Leon, but won't happen again. Can't happen again. Leon's gone. Can't flatten you twice. Shit. Where did that come from? Oh, down there. Can't flatten the place twice, can I now? Can I... There we go. I just kind of like... Ariel, is Ariel being a coward? Ariel, I'm being informed of your cowardice. There's a guy there, by the way, just in case anyone can see him. I don't know. You say that you're being smart, Ariel, but I just got killed by an honorable rat. So I would take that over whatever it is that you're up to up there. There is a little bit going on. There's not a huge. It's only the people who are there just sort of screaming at me about things that happen in game. I only really pay attention to it occasionally. Because I don't usually listen to what the team gets up to, because that's what cowards do. Because I know best. So come out. Oh, you fucking Salty's put that song in my head now. There we go. I've got my personal flak bus with me. See, this is why in the past I never used to say I always used to tell people that I don't play with viewers, because if everyone's playing with me, no one's talking to me. That isn't actually the reason, I'll be honest. That was never... I had plenty of other reasons that weren't that. Alright, where's the enemy? I'm navigating through a fjord. What do you mean you're amazed I'm having fun with the worst tank in the game? It's the best tank in the game. What's not to have fun with it? I'm not playing high tier, and I'm playing the best tank in the game right now. This is the meta. It's a beautiful, beautiful boy. What took out this concept? It was a IS, not an IS, an SU. Where is it? Suck your dad. That's what SU 122P means. I don't know where the D comes from for dad, but you just have to kind of imagine. Nothing can stop the Tog. Tog backwards is got, which is for we have got the best vehicle in the world. Tog is amazing. I'm fighting every instinct in my body to say Tog is love, Tog is life, I'll be honest, because it's stupid and that's a dead meme from like 2005. What's here? Can the Tog help? The Tog would like to help. The Tog cannot see the target. The Tog has... Where the Tog get... The Tog is getting sad. Tog, no! Skink! The Tog is going... Not the Tog. This is the skink. The skink is not the Tog. The skink is a type of lizard, but unfortunately the word sounds a little bit like a racial slur. Not that there is a slur that I can think of that rhymes with... No, never mind. I can think of a racial slur that rhymes with skink. But that's not what I was thinking about. What I was thinking about is that it just doesn't sound like a nice word. I will never stop. I like to dig holes and I refuse to not. You gotta dig as deep a hole as possible. But oh, there's no one here anymore. There is a Cass in the air. I see you up there, Cass. You adore the Zachlum. Yeah, but the thing is with the Zachlum is that it is just awful. At least the Tog has a gun on it that kind of works. The Tog is not awful. Listen, the Tog is fine. Is that a duck? I think it is. Alright. Sure. Well, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I didn't actually intend, I didn't expect to hit him. That poor guy, it's like the final bullet in the chain just clipped his pilot. Submit to everything, hold down and can scout. Well, I mean, the Tog too can scout if you're an active player and you keep pointing out where the enemy is. And if you like use your machine gun, you know. It's also probably quite strong if you play it hold down. You know what? I quite like this vehicle. This is my first time using it. Well, second time because of the other battle. But it actually feels like an anti-air, like a British anti-air that's good. Scare off that IS-1 or whatever it is. Never mind. I scared off by myself. Oh, it's the Honourable Rat. I will take it down. I was glad to be taken down by the by an Honourable Rat. Too many rats out there aren't very honourable. That plane go. Come back. Where's it gone? There it is. Shit. But no, this is a fairly nice anti-air. It obviously it probably has its good points and its weak points, but it's basically just the British Whirlwind, and the Whirlwind is like the best anti-air at any battle rating. What's... Oh, that was a hedge behind me. I thought I saw a tank behind me. I'm not gonna go and try and cap. There's nothing for me to do. It's over. The Tog and the Skink, two great vehicles. They get the Tog gets 6 togs out of 7. The only reason it doesn't get 7 out of 7 is I actually think it's a bit too small. I think it could be bigger. It doesn't have that much. It could have more ground clearance, and I think that it would be. It could do with a little bit more just to make sure that it sort of like spreads out its weight a little bit more. Other than that, Tog's great. I can't really say much about the skink yet. I put all the stickers on this Gundam, by the way, from the other day. Well, not all of them. There's a couple. There's what's it called? The shield. It's shield and weapons. I didn't put the stickers on that, but I put the stickers on the main body of this, and it looks pretty cool. I also panel lined it where possible. I don't know how long the stickers are going to stay attached though, that's unfortunate. And I didn't do the best job at putting the panel liner on because I'm not the best at it. You do one more before I have to go? Alright. Excuse me. Why do they use melee weapons if they have guns and missiles? Because melee weapons are superior. Aerially all around. There you are. Oops, let's get horizontal. And yeah, cool factor. It's like why some of them have shields and things. One thing that I do actually like about the Witch from Mercury is that throughout it, they all use like laser weapons or beam weapons or whatever they're called. And there's a point partway through where they fight some like non-conventional enemies. They fight some people from Earth. And they know that they're from Earth because they're using conventional weapons. Like they're using guns that have ammunition with like metal casings on it, which is, I just think that it's a cool little it's a cool little bonus thing that they mentioned, that in Gundam, at least in G-Witch, most of the fights take place in space, and so they don't use conventional weapons because that would just clutter space with metal and make it impassable, and that's why they use lasers for most of the things. However, it doesn't really change the fact that all the Gundams do explode, like throughout. There's a lot of things explode in Gundam, and so there still will be a lot of like space, like metal space trash and things, which no one really explains how that gets cleaned up. But I like that they do bring up the fact that they don't use conventional weapons in space because of like creating a lot of like debris. That's the word. Wanker. Tog 2. There he comes. It's a terrifying being. Tog 2 is the scariest thing on the battlefield. And just remember, you're more afraid of it than it is of you. You hit my little hatch square in the middle. Oh yeah, you did. That was a good shot. But I'd prefer if you leave my little hatch out of this, I'll be honest. Was a T62 at 8.7, it's slow, no more thermals, within range find any kind, no HMG. It's for bragging rights. It's so if you get a kill with it, you can brag. Fighting with swords is unconventional. Well, they're laser swords. So what's more unconventional than lasers? Yeah, try and get away. There we go. Ripping off Star Wars? They came around the same time. The original Gundam is from the 80s, I think. And Star Wars came from the 70s, but still. It's not ripping off because there's no large robots in Star Wars that fight with that was a vile shot. There's no large robots in Star Wars that fight with swords. Yes, the 80s Gundam had laser swords. The Gundam in the 80s had a shield. Like a sword and shield. What do you mean prove it? Prove what? There's what? The sword, the 80s Gundam had a sword? I could. Because I've got the 80s Gundam, the box for it next to me. I mean, it's not the 80s variant, but it's just a modernized version of it. What's around here? An M19? I don't want to get him. Oh, I'll leave the M19. There's the coward. It does look really weird going backwards. Like it looks like a. It looks. To be fair, it looks more like a British tank when it's going backwards. Because it looks like the little Willy tank. I think that's what it's called. There we go. Whip it, that's it. No. No. Well. You don't scare me. You can't scare me. I am stronger than you will ever be. There is nothing that you can do that I can't do, but better. What hit me there? Something hit me, like... Something hit me in the side, and I don't, like, in the track. Oh, it's something over there. It's something there. I don't know if I'm repairing or not. I can't remember if I pressed the repair button. I did. What is that? Oh, it's one of those. Go on, make my day. Hi, Diet. You alright? Go on, show yourself. I dare you. Bet you won't. Yeah, that's right, you didn't. Good night, Zoe. There we go, Panther's gone. Look at that. Perfect vehicle. Tog 2. Oh, thank goodness we're both bad. We are both awful. Oh, where's it? Is it still there? No, it's gone. Has it gone? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's gone. I've only ever seen that like in battle like once. That's like the second time I've ever seen one of those. Well, that I wasn't using. Where's it gone? There it is. Very non-pen. There we go. The reload on this is pretty good. I gotta admit. Like, for a tank that the inside looks like that, it's pretty impressive, the reload on this. Am I about to get dive bombed? No. Well, Diet, good luck with whatever that is. Because I don't really know. How's the team composition looking? All right. What's going? Anything around here? Yeah, Maya's right. Don't have an Instagram account. Because that's giving Mark Zuckerberg too much information. Which, to be fair, I still have a Facebook account, but I don't actually. I've just sort of I've never used it, and so I forget that it exists. But sometimes you kind of think, what if I do need my Facebook account still? Instagram's owned by Facebook, innit? I'm not just insane. Well, Meta, but you know, it's just more stupid corporate rebranding. What the? Did I miss, or did the enemy? Whatever. Alright. Is Panther still up to Panther-related things? Everything will be fine. Yeah, I got even when I had Facebook back in the day, I never used it. Or even when I it was the thing to have. You know, when I was in school, having at least early on, Facebook was the account to have, and then it's now whatever. I don't know what, Snapchat maybe. I don't know what people talk to each other with anymore, because like I just use Discord. Going solo? No. But at the same time, we've got people in it at the moment. There's someone over here. Who's over here? Where are you? Show yourself. I'm in the tog. There you are. Off the port side, I see. Rangefinder, range him. Tell me the distance. There's 120 meters. Never mind. Wait, he's not dead yet. Wingman. Gonna go eat. All right. Then, good. See, I did all right in that battle. The Tog 2 is the best. You can't convince me it's not. Diet, did you want to come in? Because Siggy and Ariel have ran away. Take care, Siggy. Maya, did you wanna come in? Or did anyone else? You don't have to, Maya. Because I can see you're already doing other stuff. And also, you don't like the Tog. While you decide, I'm gonna go to the toilet, so back in a sec.
Halo underscore master underscore 250 cheered x10. While Brett is taking his piss break, I would like to take this opportunity to say like, comment and subscribe and maybe join us here for the chaos.
Is that... Is that... Do I have to consider that paid advertisements? Do I have to, can I put that into in my advertisement budget? Here you go. Where are you? There you are. Diet. It's just for when I make it a video. It's very hopeful of you. Nah, I probably will. But 5.3 isn't okay, okay, that's fine. 5.3 England is not my cup of tea, I do say so myself. After the nerf, I don't quite like it, I don't. Daddy, if I'm careful, can I go in the TOG tonight? I'll be honest, a lot of these maps that have been played, these later maps haven't been the kindest to the TOG. Those first few maps, they did the TOG well, but these later maps haven't been too kind to it. I wonder if I can do my usual technique with the TOG. I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised if I could pull off what I usually do in the TOG. What I usually do is I just drive just basically straight down here, beeline it across this field in the middle, across Central Park, and then just loiter around behind the enemy lines, and then maybe swoop around. Do you think I could do? Do you think I can pull that off with the TOG too? Hi, Diet. I've got a very scary looking TOG there. Unfortunately, I think the enemy will be able to see you from a mile away, because unlike me, you don't have expert cover and camouflage applied to the top of your tank. I see you're going for intimidation. Do the not one step back challenge, cruise control to max and never stop. Aye aye, Captain. What about if I crash into the wall and can't not go backwards? Off we go. I noticed you could I don't know what uninstalling the Great War Pack does, but I noticed that I've been neglecting to use the smoke launcher. What's wrong with me? I've been forgetting. You breached, I need to scuttle. That's yeah. Full steam ahead, guys. Sailors, seamen. Not seamen, but seamen. Full steam ahead. We hold for no man, ship or land. Thank you for the 10 bits, by the way, Halo. I know I forget to thank. It's pretty much only you and Siggy, but I feel like I should still thank you. I'm going as max speed. Yeah, I am. This is just how fast it is. Such a low velocity smoke launcher. I find it very strange that they added like a. How big is it? Does it say? And I find it strange that they added such a low velocity gun for the smoke show. Like it's just the fact that they added it at all. Make sure to smoke up. I have plenty of smoke shells. Do they appear in the hull anywhere? No. This is a battleship. This is the greatest vehicle to ever... I've said it 1,000 times, but that's because I just can't get over how good of a vehicle this is. It's magnificent. I think I've discovered my favorite vehicle today. I hear something in front of me. Not sure. Keep it going. I'm out on my own, but what I think is because this vehicle is so big and so loud, I actually think that the enemy will think there's much more coming towards them, and I can pretend to be more than one person. Anything down there? No. Maybe not. Hope not. Sounds like there might be. We're going full steam ahead. The king waits for no man. Here's something there. Come on, where is it? Where is it and what is it? It's heavy, it's big, it's large and in charge. It's an IS-1 or a KV-85, one or the other. What else is here? Because there's more than just that, I know. I hear it. I'm coming for... Oh no, I pressed backwards by accident. I'm an idiot. You can't scare me. Eh. I'm a land ship, and you don't understand just how powerful I am. I don't want to burn to death. I'm not scuttling the ship yet. The engine still works. It was just a bit warm. Keep going forward. Cruise control up to max. Go. The TOG 2 is the greatest vehicle ever. Sure, one of those vehicles I was up against was actually just the equivalent of an ice cream van, but still. Can I hear anything behind me? I'm surprised that that Zis 30 didn't take me out. That's unfortunate. He got close. Okay. It's too bad all the power is spent trying to move the behemoth. Well, yeah, well, he's got a... That's why it's cool. That's like why it's got a lot of power. Because it's big and powerful. Just because all the power is being used only in propulsion doesn't mean that it's not powerful. It means that it's got a really good maneuver like engine system, because it's got an engine that is good enough to move it. Exactly as Halo says. Imagine taking the TOG engine and putting it in a regular car. It would be like the Bugatti Veyron. Just like a Mini Cooper. No, don't stop. Don't stop. The engine is fine. Shut up. What's in front of me? Can't stop. This is a battleship. You don't just put the brakes on a battleship. It keeps going until it hits land, or water stops it. I don't really know how you stop a battleship. Where's this T-34? I think it's a 57 variant. Cruise control on. Go on. I don't actually know where... I don't have any idea where it was. Is that it there? No. That's something else. There it is. Try me. I'm afraid of you. No, I'm not. Oh, you think you scare me, IL? You do a little bit, actually. You have almost scuttled me. I'm now being harassed. It's me. I'm the harassed. But if I'm careful, what's shooting at him? I like when people get so... I mean, he's probably going to come back and take me out in a regular tank, but I like that he didn't take me out even though he crashed. He could have taken a few... Unless he didn't have any ammo left, he probably could have taken me out if he'd have just left a couple passes. Did you blow yourself up on your own bomb? You will be missed. Sorry, you sense it hits diminishing returns really quickly? No. Whenever I rate a car, when the engine multiplies the weight by 0, 10. Well, okay, now how about this then? Yeah, smart ass. If I have a brick, yeah, if I have a brick and a fistful of flour, yeah, and I throw it out the window, which accelerates faster as it falls? The brick, because it's heavier than the flour. Yeah? This isn't like in a vacuum, and this isn't on the moon or whatever. This is in the real world. It's heavier, so it accelerates faster, because energy equals mass times velocity, or something like that. Yeah? Therefore, you make something heavier, it will accelerate faster. Now, how do you take that, wise guy? What's that? Did I bounce that off the floor and hit him? Where's it gone? I assume it's on the move. I won't be surprised if that thing could go through me. Are you saying that if I got a fistful of flour, yeah, if I got a fistful of flour and threw it out the window, it would hit the earth, it would hit the ground quicker than a brick? Is that what you're trying to say, Diet? Because that's what I'm saying that the heavier something is, the faster it moves. Oops, I didn't mean to break there. I'm a scientist. I've watched at least 3 hours of explosions and fire videos. And he's doing like laser physics-based chemistry. So I think that qualifies me. It's only like that because of air resistance. Yes, and the TOG-2, if I'm not mistaken, exists on the Earth where there is air. So I think that we take into account air resistance. And as a result, if I was to take a smart car and add the TOG-2's engine to it, it would go faster than a Bugatti Veyron. Well, no, it isn't flour in the shape of a brick. I was saying a fistful of flour. I'm going to shoot you at the sky. I'm not. I don't like those odds. Oh, is that the anti-air? Behind me? You're right. Thank you, Diet. You're a good man. There we go. That was teamwork, that was. You can't see it, but that did have enough time to type in all caps behind you, Brad. Just like he's screaming it out of his plane. Alright, where's this tank that you were shooting at? Oh, I think it goes to the M43. I think I have proven just how good the TOG 2 is. What do you mean you don't think the TOG 2's engine goes fast? I can't see it because there's an olive tree in the way. I'm not going to use another... I don't want to... I'm going to take the comet out. It's not... The cannon doesn't feel as good, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's a little bit faster. You don't think the TOG's engine goes fast, but okay, but it requires more like power to be able to make the TOG go. And so I assume I think that if you were to take that powerful engine and put it in something that is much lighter, then it would make the TOG go significant. The vehicle, sorry, that you put it in go faster. You don't think a 90... Okay, so, but if you were to take, so the individual gears, if you were to take, because they start off as like big cogs, yeah, but then you can use like reducing cogs to make it smaller and smaller, and by the time you get to the really small cog, that's going to be really, really fast. And so that's how you can get a lot of speed out of something big like the TOG or a 1910 ship engine. Look at that. Absolutely devastated the enemy team with my TOG I did. Did I count for the max RP of that engine and the weight of it? Yeah, we've been through it. The weight of it makes it go faster. Did Halo rage quit? I can't remember. What did he say? He's screaming at me at some point. Touch that. He's out. No, I don't know what Halo's up to. You around? You're around. There you are. I'm a physicist. I got a B in GCSE physics. So I'm a prime example of British engineering. Yeah. I was in top science. I was in the top science class. I had to do 9 science GCSEs when I did them, which kind of really really starts to push the G in GCSE. Any kind of small car would get crushed by the TOG's engine. Well, not if you reinforce the frame. TOG. If you reinforce the frame okay, so like if you get like a Nissan Micra, for instance, yeah, an old Nissan Micra, we're talking like the actual small tiny car, yeah, that no one uses anymore, maybe in like Eastern Europe or Somerset, I don't know, but yeah, take one of those, put the TOG 2 engine in it, yeah, it probably wouldn't move. I will admit it probably wouldn't move, but yeah, first of all, it wouldn't fit, so have to make it longer. So you take the Nissan Micra, you stretch it out, make it longer, yeah, put the engine in, now it fits, but unfortunately it is going to break it. It's going to snap it in half, the chassis. So what you have to do, yeah, reinforce it with steel reinforcements on it. That makes it perfect. Like, you can hold it now. It's strong enough to hold on to it. Next, yeah, because at that point, now it's going to be like the tires aren't going to be able to handle it because, well, they're made of rubber and air, so they're not going to be able to handle the weight. So I suggest what you do, yeah, replace the tires with tracks, because, you know, it evenly spreads the weight across the ground. Make them thick as well, so that it so, like, you know, just to spread it out even further. Yeah. Now, where's the problem? Nowhere. Perfect car out there. Perfect car. Maya, Halo wants me to let you know that people have taken tank engines and put them in cars before. By the way, Maya, I've seen that you have said to reinforce the frame and make adjustments to make it fit and end up with a Tog 2 again. I had a feeling you'd probably say that, and so I refused to look at chat during that whole thing because I knew you'd probably say it and steal it from me. And so I could claim ignorance if you did. Putting a train engine in a land battleship doesn't make it a tank engine. Yeah, it does. Was that what did I hit? Was that a friend? No, I just hit a rock. There we go. Oh, Halo, you missed out on an opportunity to ban an account earlier. I know you've been looking for the opportunity to, but I had one of those, like, engagement bots come in, being like, buy followers. Unfortunately, you missed out on the opportunity to ban it. To be fair, I meant I got to ban it, and that feels amazing. Because I get to use the little banning and or timeout like widget that's in the that's on what's all this then? Ugh. At least I got like the guy to drop his bomb. Ooh, Panther, you say? Coming up from the beach, you say? Trying to sneak up on us, you say? No one said that. I just, you know, that's in my head. I was saying it to myself. Missing it, you say? Johnny, yes, Papa. I missed it again. Sorry, that was my bad. You'd also like put it on like the back of a lorry or a semi. I got myself a semi, and I like to drive it down to the local 7-Eleven to get myself a burrito. I assume that's what you sound like, Halo. If you did in fact drive a semi. I hit a track. I just imagine that everyone in America like owns or drives a semi truck. I much prefer the word lorry. So that shit is a lorry. So what's a semi of? Well, if like an 18-wheeler is considered a semi, I don't want to know what a full is. DO335 there. Why does the ammo on this drain so weirdly? What? is that? So there's a half chub, then there's the full chub. Yeah. It's not taking into account the quarter. There's also the double, but it's very rare for a man to be able to achieve a double. What is this fucking shit that I'm listening to? I'll be honest, the TOG didn't serve me very well with this battle. I got one kill, but it didn't quite fulfill its duty as a proud British machine. It's a freak of nature not many have a second penis. I know. I actually think that that's biology. Like that's a bit of an L on biology's part. Because just think about how, like, think about how much we're missing out on by not having a second penis. Think about what we could get done with a second one. I know he set himself on fire, but I wanted to get some points off him when he dies. Come on, come, my lady. I don't know what I hit there with a critical. I don't know if it was the JU or not. That guy there is doing something. You killed me. Clipped summit. Anything in the sky? Well, there is, but anything that I can see in the sky? Because there we go. Shooting planes out the sky is very satisfying. Where's... I know there's more. I know there's more up there. Am I high on crack again? Honestly, I've already forgotten everything that I've said for the past, like 3 hours. So, it's very possible. It's possible that, like, there's like a crack in the ground somewhere that's leaking, like, carbon monoxide from, like, the old mines in the area. And that I'm experiencing, like sulfur dioxide or something. I don't really know what kind of gases exist under the earth. But it's very possible. Yeah, what if you do lose your penis? Find you something to bomb. There's a Tiger 2 somewhere that just machine gunned an M16. What do you mean you'll bomb me? There you go. Something on B. Go on, do that. I found that. And on A. I don't really know what's on either of them, but there's a friendly on A, so probably don't bomb A. Oh. No! What on earth is... What are you on... What are you lot on about? What are you two on about? I have no idea what this... What you... What? I've died. I appear to have died. Da, 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 da. Got this. No. What have I done? Idiot. There we go. So the PE8 took out a friendly target, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna get I think every person should be given just like a, you know, a jar with a spare penis in it, just in case they need it. You know what's like the you know what's great about like statistical analysis is that statistically everyone on Earth has one testicle. Well, kind of. Oh no. Oh yes. What do you mean non-pen? I know you need to take out more than one. I just more got my sentences mixed up like I usually do. You slow around, JR. Is there any reason to use the T1E5? Like over the M6 behind J-Lo? Oh, it's gone. It's too late. Because like, I can't see any reason why you'd use it over the M6. I can't see why it's in the game. As 360 transmission. What does that mean? What? 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 Does that mean that it can, its tracks can make a full rotation? I guess backwards as well as forwards. I see. I wasn't judging you for using it, Halo. I was just letting you. I was just wondering what was different about it compared to the M6. I like the M6, and presumably by extension, I'd like this because it's I mean, it's just that's unfortunate. It's a 76mm like gun. That's all that matters, really. It's not too bad for. I liked the when I used the M6. I liked it. You're out. We're all out. Bum ba da da da. Da 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 dun da dun da dun da 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 da. If you're impressed that I've used the tog for 2.5 hours. Ow! There's 159,000 people playing War Thunder currently. That's too many. We just cut that number down. Send them to other games. Oh, this is not a good map for the tog. I mean, there's no bad maps for the tog. The tog performs at peak performance on any map. The tog cannot do poorly. Tog time. You've banned Stalingrad. I don't know what I've banned. But also, like, I don't actually know what maps... I don't... They change... Or they change fairly frequently what maps appear at what battle ratings, and I don't keep up to date with that. So... I don't know what my banned maps do, or what if my banned maps are applicable. I think most of my banned maps are based on high tier maps anyway, because that's what I've played a lot of. For a while, I had Red Desert banned, but I don't think I have that one banned anymore. Because there was like a worse map that I didn't want. I've still not got is it Red Fortress or something like whichever one it's called? That one's not come back yet. I don't know if I don't know what maps you get where. I also don't know what maps, like the names of maps, because I don't actually pay attention to what they're called. Because most of them are most of the maps are fairly forgettable, I'll be honest. In terms of like iconic map design, War Thunder, I would say, doesn't have it. What's up there? What's around here? Tog 2 reporting for duty. Setting up the front line with style. Being a where'd that smoke shell go? Unless that was it, unless it's in there. Considering that smoke hasn't disappeared, I would hazard a guess. But yes. That's an awkward shot. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, to be fair, Red Desert, after a while, you kind of get used to it. Where did that hit me from? Unless it was that guy? I want to reverse before I start to repair a little bit. I don't have elevation, but I do have at least horizontal. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know in advance. I've got a family event to attend. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, but I should be back on Wednesday. Like I said, I don't think there'll be anything tomorrow, but I'm gonna assume. I don't know what time the event is until. Am I gonna stick to the 5? I don't know. It depends, because the only reason I didn't, well, for the most part, the only reason I used to do 3 is because I didn't really, because I was just playing War Thunder, and playing War Thunder 5 days a week or more is boring. Like if it's also dependent on whether or not I want to play games, because that was the other thing, is that playing is sometimes I just don't want to play any games. Non-pen, Finland. What have you done to the T-34 to make that a non-pen? Because as far as I'm aware, because I tried it briefly. I tried daily streaming in the past. I felt that. I tried daily streaming very briefly. Well, near daily. I tried it in the past. And I felt like after a little bit of time, after like a week or so, the quality of the streams dipped significantly. I know the quality isn't great to begin with, but you know, relative. And so I just kind of stopped. I gave it an experiment, and it was also just a case of seeing if I could seeing if streaming more often would equal more growth, but that also didn't happen. So I'm not that sure.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Exactly. Don't get stuck on a rock. What's the point of having like a long tank if you can't make it over a couple rocks? The only problem with streaming every day that I really foresee, just in general, is that it is harder for me to make videos from my streams when I'm doing it every day. It does also mean that a lot more stuff does remain stream only, which does mean that people have an incentive to come to the stream. But it also means that I have less time and energy to make videos, because not only does War Thunder suck the life out of me, streaming in general does. What's this thing in front of me I hear? Dun 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 dun. Alright, see anything? There's an ARL, I think, around. I don't know if that one got taken out anywhere. Oh. PT Summit, dead ahead? Not anymore. Summit here as well. Don't know what it's up to though. You hate the new foliage hitboxes? I haven't noticed them. I think I'm gonna stick to the 1 hour later one, Maya. There's that much. That originally I wasn't sure. Like, one of the reasons why I didn't do that is just because I think I tried it once and I didn't like it. But having tried it for a little bit, I don't mind that. That's I haven't noticed I've noticed a very slight change in the number of people that that show up immediately with switching an hour ahead. Bush, stop your shell. Stop. Yeah, a bush, stop your shit. Stop your shell from hitting the side of a panther. What did that? What's there? Ah. Can I, like... Oops, I can hit the rock, is what I can hit. It's annoying. Do I have filters on? What do you mean filters? Filters on what? I've got a skin filter. Yeah, it gives me skin. The game shouldn't look any different to usual. I haven't changed anything there, and the only difference on like the camera would be that I'm lit up more. Thin face and big weeb eyes. The Gundam turned out great, Diet. Look, the stream crashed. Well, the stream basically died towards the end of it, and so I did like there was only a few little bits left at the end that I needed to do, so I did those just afterwards. But it turned out great. I'll show it off a little bit more in a sec once we've lost or won, dependingly. I put some moisturizer on my face. If that might change, that might make me look a little bit younger. I don't know how much different that is, mate. I've also, you know what I did do the other day? Speaking of things that I've done to my face. I bought some like those you know those face masks that women put on, or that typically you'd see like women. You always see it like a house will catch fire and then a woman will run out the house with one of those a white mask on. That you leave it, you put it on and you leave it on there for a little bit and then you peel it off. I bought one. I bought this goo stuff that you smear on your face, and you leave it on there for a little bit. You leave it on. You put this goo. You smear it on your face. You wait for it to dry, and then you peel it off. It's very similar to the opening to the what Patrick Bateman does in the opening scene to American Psycho. And it feels great to do it because it like just pulls all the impurities off your skin. It's great. But the problem is the one that I have, contains activated charcoal. Well, charcoal powder. It doesn't say activated charcoal, but it's basically the same thing. Anyway, fact of the matter is, it's black. And you have to cover your entire face with it. So, you can imagine what you look like when you've got it on. And I'm like, is this acceptable in this day and age? Impressionable youth bred is emulating Bateman. I'm not emulating Bateman. I don't look in the mirror every morning. I don't look in the mirror every morning and do a monologue about how I may be there physically, but mentally I'm just not there. It starts small. I know. I mean, it could be a problem. I wash my face. I then put one of these face masks on, and then I put moisturizer on. It's over. But no, it's like, it's not. I wanted to like take a picture just to show off like just how stupid you look when you've got it on. But I was like, I don't think I can. I think morally it's wrong for me to take a picture of myself in any context with this on my face. I wanted to try it, you know. I wanted to see if it would make a difference and see if it would make me look beautiful. Also, you have communist style ads there. Fair enough. Alright, we're not going to win, but there might be a plane in the sky. I can shoot out the sky. I want to have beautiful skin that makes people jealous of me. I don't know if it has, I'll be honest. I don't know if it has actually really done much. Shortly after you've put it on, like after you've taken the mask off, your skin does feel nicer. But then after a little bit of time, it kind of changes. It kind of goes back to how it felt previously. You're right there, Andre. Andreing it up. 26,000 RP into the proxy stinger. Or it could just be one click of the purchase button. Nick. Nickelodeon. I don't know why I have that in my head. I don't think I ever watched Nickelodeon when that was one of the bumpers. Was it a nice shot, Diet? I appreciate it. I'm leaning forward a little bit. I feel a bit weird. You're not paying 500G to get you got your guns. Oh, are you in the is it the Gepard, the second Gepard? Don't worry about playing shit. I usually play shit, so... And I mean, I kind of am. Outside of the few moments where the TOG works well. Hi, Izzy. British man, boy, manlet. I'm small. Leave me alone. I'm a little man. I'm small and I'm proud. I'm good. I'm big enough to hide in small places. Oh.
There is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock.
It's a rare one now, that is. They're, Rush B. Suka Blayat. I'm being hit. I'm being hit by an Ostwind 2. Eh. Can't see him. There we go. Well, that poor guy only had HE rounds, I think. There's a scary thing around. There's a scary German-Russian KV thing. Never mind. You've been playing the French and you have to say they're scarily efficient. They might be, but it's still French. Is that the, where's that? Oh, it's the Jumbo. Da 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 da. I'm gonna die. I died before I got anywhere near it. Nice. Never mind. French people are not French anymore. I've been using the Samoa SM and it's good. 4-second autoloader. Excuse me. Take that. Don't mind if I didgeridoo. Oh, I'm not going to use that, but it clears up some of the things. Good, good. Good, good. What's that? Oh. Then let's get adjustment of fire on that one. You're like 10 levels higher than me. Oh, what? On the battle pass? Yeah, I haven't played. I don't play the game. I don't play, and I also don't really do the challenges either. Think you're done? Fair enough. Oh yeah, diet. But the I was going to show this off, but I don't really know what there is to show off on it, other than that it's significantly bigger than the other one that I put together. But yeah, that's the big one's the new one, and the little one's the old one. They're mother and daughter. Although I don't really have any way. Yeah, it's the same model, just bigger. It's a larger scale and it's more detailed, and it's called full mechanics because it has more. The bits of it move more. So like on this one, like the arm will bend like. You know, the bit just fell off, but the arm will bend like that. Or the hands just came off, but it bends up and down like that. But on the full mechanics one, it can also spin the other way around, and has like it just has more movement options, and also like I mean, where did this come off? It came off there. It has less color changing stickers. So does it have any on the main torso? No, but on that bit there, on that bit,
This is the one who got me on the penis before.
Hemispheric, that bit there, that the plastic there isn't blue, that's a sticker, whereas on the larger one it's in blue plastic and not a sticker. The bigger ones are just more detailed. The bigger they get with Gundams, they get more detailed. So like that one that you saw that was like $200, it's probably really fucking detailed. The biggest one that I want is like 300 quid. The Gundam grabbed me on the penis, yeah. And it hurt. A lot. I don't play this game. I don't play War Thunder for the battle pass, by the way. I was going to originally. I remember when I saw the vehicle, when I saw the Italian breader thing that was in this battle pass, I wanted to get it, but then obviously I got distracted by Elden Ring, and then Gundam, and so I kind of just gave up. Tog in the snow. Got ourselves a snow tog. Shorten it down, you got yourself a snog, which is what British couples do to each other on the street corners. Yeah. I'm too funny, I know. I need to calm down, don't I? I've got to give other people a chance to be funny occasionally, you know. You're right, Visferic. Sweden has like 2 decent 5.3 tanks out of a selection of 2. Sometimes Sweden's an alright nation. I like that one of my most popular, one of my most viewed videos on my channel is just me making the thumbnail and title being purposefully aggravating by just saying don't play Sweden. But in my defense, I don't care what people say. Sweden's shit. Obviously don't look too bad. Wait, 2.7 to 3.3 is awful, or both of those battle ratings. I can't really remember what goes on in each of those battle ratings. All I remember is I hated any, like, low tier Sweden is horrible. Because there's just nothing. They've rectified it a little bit, which is good, by adding things like the there we go, I've traded. Tog 2 great, Tog 2's best. I said that. I'm sorry, I had a I had a twitch. But the I forgot what I was saying. Something about Sweden and not liking it. Oh yeah, they rectified it a little bit by adding Finland to the debt tree, which is good. I don't hate that that's there. But it doesn't really change much, you know. It just kind of gives you one useful vehicle. Has the Puvka 4, which Oddball's called the new worst tank in War Thunder. Did he call it? This is just me. This is just me, you know, guessing. But did he call it that and then release a video where he gets like 14 kills in a game with it? Getting through rank 4 is harsh. The bobblehead light. I hate that. I hate the thing that has a weird aspect ratio to it. It has like a 9:16 aspect ratio and it looks weird. And going great straight to only 8 kills. I know that is like, I know that for someone who, you know, is good at the game, that isn't many. But whenever I see YouTubers like, oh yeah, this tank is awful, and they release a video where they're getting like 8 kills a battle, and I'm like, do you really think it's awful? I mean, I know that they're the probably people who if they're able to get kills in it, then they're able to know if it's good or bad, but still. Hello. What's down here then? Go on, show yourself. I won't grab hold of you. Mostly because you're too far away. Is there a thing? No, there isn't. Sorry, I started to... I failed at fucking speaking. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Oi! Stop that. Watch out, he's gonna cry. I'm not saying that. I've got too much of a reputation to say that. Welcome everyone. I hope you're doing well. Why do I have the machine guns? Because I get access to the smoke launcher, obviously. Why would I not want the smoke launcher? What the fuck? But no, thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you've just come from the best stream you've ever had. I also stutter when I get flustered. Yeah. I stutter when I don't get flustered as well, but
There is no cock like
has that tiger gone?
horsecock.
Yeah, it has.
Send your asshole into shock.
I didn't actually look at how many people raided me. Oh, it's 5.
Get your hand off my penis!
Halo, you better not be attracted to me. The first streamer ever that has my Adam apples moving while I'm trying to talk British English. What does that mean? What on earth does that mean? I'm scared now. What? Do British people's necks not move? What's going on? Why was the first thing you noticed my neck? Brit surreal? No, I just put this accent on for when I'm streaming. I can't illegally. I'm not allowed to show you to reveal my real accent to you. It's the British laws on it are weird, and I can't get in any more trouble. I haven't paid my I haven't paid my TV license in a while, so I can't piss off the Crown too much. But what I can tell you is my real accent is really, really, really funny. British laws to traffic warden can ticket cops. Well, yeah. Someone's got to keep them in place. The only thing the police fear in the UK is a traffic warden. I fake my accent 100% Scouse. Yeah, I'm from wherever that is in the UK. See, you know that I'm a fake British person because I don't actually know where most places in the UK are. Oh, there's a tank here. Where'd you come from? Can I just, like, engine him? Yeah, I can. I didn't know you were there. Can I get a shot into this? Nope. How's your father? There we go. Scouse is from Liverpool. Oh, I see. See, told you. It's not. This isn't my real accent. I'm actually from Brooklyn. Gotta keep the lower classes in line. Exactly. Do I have a license to stream? No. Should I have paid my streaming license? Which part of the UK is Noobshire in? I think it's kind of like southeast. I think. Wait, never eat that. Yeah, southeast. That's where London is, I think. I'm from the American Birmingham. Yeah. Say bottle of water. Is that what you want? Or do you want me to say boo-ho-wo? Or is that the sound that, like... Is that the sound that people make when they get really... When they see a beautiful woman walk in? What's that? Scary? JO87, don't have to worry about it. Can I speak War Thunder? No. I cannot understand what goes on in War Thunder at all. We pronounce it Shire. Worcester... No, that's Worcestershire. We pronounce it like that. We don't pronounce it Shire. Or Shire. Oh. I'm going to Worcestershire. Hello? I appear to have gotten myself lost in the Dales, and I've got to find my way to Worcestershire. No, actually, no, not even a posh person would say that. They'd go Worcestershire. Darling, I've booked us 2 tickets to go and see William Shakespeare at Worcestershire Airport. It's like Chester and Chester, kind of, maybe. I don't know. You'd have to like point at the words. It's like you've got Worcester. Well, yeah, no, because you've got Worcester and then you've got Worcestershire. We don't pronounce like Shire is not pronounced Shire in the UK. It's pronounced Shire. Yeah, I mean Russian. I don't speak Russian. Actually, I can say Das Vidanya and Privyet and Da. They're all the words that I think that's all the words you need to know to speak to like survive for a week in Russia. And yet. No. Can I say Brot? I need to learn how to say endless bread in German. Attack the G-spot. I will... What is playing in my ears? Hold on. What was that? I have no idea. That... I'm just gonna pretend that that wasn't playing in my ears, because that's weird. Put that on. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I got excited for a second there. You need to watch more UK streamers. You can never get banned for trolling. UK streamers are overwhelmingly nice. I've heard that. Honestly, there's one guy who comes into my chat. He'll come in. He'll just say, oh, he'll just call me a wanker and then leave. And it's like, oh yeah, I get banned for doing that in other channels. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean you get banned for saying that? Like, you know, it's not the best thing to say. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to do with someone who say that. Like, someone comes in and says, you're a bit of a wanker, ain't you? Actually, no, if someone says that, I know the answer is, of course. But I've heard that American stream... No, don't go up there. That's horrible for the talk. Talk. Tell him the tale of Bob on Battlefield. What do you mean the tale of Bob on Battlefield? There's not a tale. I beat the final boss of Elden Ring while listening to the Bob on Battlefield. That's the tale. Have they changed this map? I haven't played this game in a few weeks, I'll be honest. UK streamers are nice until they drink scotch instead of bourbon. Or bourbon. No, bourbon. I don't know how you pronounce that. British Empire's in shambles, so the Brits have adopted so extreme self-deprecating humour. That is true, I'll be honest. We hate ourselves. But like in a fun way. In a fun way that's actually not fun, it's just we disguise it as a fun way. But I don't, to be fair, I was gonna just say, I don't drink, by the way. So you'll probably never see me like drunk on stream. Because I'm not a drinker. Unless what I'm drinking is a cool, crisp, delicious can of Pepsi, which I do like to treat myself to every day. Suppose when streamers drink, you can't understand their English. I will say that I can barely be understood when I'm sober. So I don't actually know what I sound like when I am drunk. All I know is that the first time I got drunk was with... I was playing... Me and my friend apparently got pretty gay with each other. So, I don't know... I don't really know what happened. Although, luckily it was over Discord, so nothing actually happened. What is that? I don't know. Well, we were playing Euro Truck Simulator, and we started playing. We did like every time you die in Team Fortress, you have to take a shot. But me and my friend, or it was three of us, and me and one of my friends are actually pretty good at Team Fortress, so that didn't really happen that much. But my other friend is terrible, so we got drunk very quick. And then later on, we did Euro Truck.
It was a mistake to come here.
Welcome to the bread basket catered for LTU.
Sorry, what's my 2 monitor reaction skills? Whatever. But thank you for following me. I appreciate it. We then switched to Euro Truck, which is every time you crash, you have to drink. And then once again, me and my other friend are pretty good at not crashing and weren't very drunk. But my third friend was pretty drunk at that point and crashed a lot, and so got even more. Chat versus game, I see. Now the thing is, with that, is that I can't actually play the game and talk to chat at the same time. So while I can switch between them, I'm not very good at either of them. Drink water, become water. I don't know if that's what Bruce Lee said, but, you know. I'd love it if Bruce Lee had a British accent. Is that an enemy tank there? My question hasn't been answered. Oh, it has actually. It's actually quite worrying. I can't. It's not the best for me to have. It's not the best for me to have this bush on top. I can't actually see what's going on. Ooh. Oh no. Yes. Okay, it's fine. Give me a sec. I don't know if I can go to the lower plate of that, but I don't know if I want to try. Greetings from X-Truckers FM DJ. I don't know what... Is that... What is that? Wait, is that the Truckers FM, like, radio thing that you could turn on? Wait, was that... So was that actually... I never turned it on. I don't know what it is. Was that, like, actual radio? No music here because I'm afraid to use my TV license. Yes. I don't like the I don't like the idea of like juggling music and things, and also because if it's copyrighted, I upload all my streams to YouTube after the fact, and then also turn them into videos, and it requires a lot of extra faff and hassle for me to remove it or not have it in the first place, and so I've just gone with not having it and talking enough to drown it out. When I've like needed a brief moment from when I've oh, for goodness sake, when I've needed like a little bit of motivation while playing like Sekiro or Dark Souls, I've put like random songs on before. But in general, no. And also I've got to like contend with people being like, I don't want this song, put something else on. It's not that I'm unable to separate audio tracks, it's that I don't want to. It's just added faff. You just have to imagine. I also occasionally sing to you, so I can serenade you occasionally. I can't sing very well. Oh no. Behind us. Shit. I did, you know what, you're right. I probably did say I tried. Listen, my reasons for not doing things change all the time. Okay? But I'm a man of excuses and I like making them. They don't call me endless excuses for nothing. One of which was some sort of Christian music that I put on at peak insanity during the team. That is true. I think the majority of the music I put on is Christian music. Having a radio playing doesn't give me... I know it's not going to DMCA me, but the problem is that I like to I like to have clean audio for when I turn streams into videos. And like Maya says, I'm too lazy to try and actually to separate audio channels. retrospect changing my position based on what's most favorable. Yes. I'm a yes man to myself. I do all what I can do. But it's not the DMC. I'm not scared of DMCA takedowns. I'm not scared of getting copyright strikes. In a sense, like I'm not scared of my channel being shut down. I just don't like the idea of having copyrighted music on it in case things change in the future, and then I've got this huge like library of content that I want that I want to have online, and then for whatever reason copyright law has changed and now I can't use it. What's over there? What's the hardest working person you know? You don't know anyone. Yeah. Exactly. 1 times 1 does in fact equal 1. I don't know what that means. I don't really know what my intention was with that phrase either, but honestly, I think it kind of illustrates perfectly what I wanted to illustrate. Look at this. A little toupee wearing fella. How did I graduate with that math? Quite well, because 1 times 1 does equal 1. One time I graduated very very easily with math that's that good. Unless you're thinking of 1 times 0 equaling 0. I may not be a smart man, but I know what timesing by 1 does. I quite like that I just look like I'm in the corner of a room right now. Because you can't see what's I don't have like the rest of the stuff around me, so I do look like I'm just huddled in the corner of a cupboard. To carry on. I mean, to be fair, you can't see my shelf. Oh, and it does look immaculate today, my shelf does. You're missing out on just the bountiful glory that is all the stuff on my shelf. I've done practically nothing, but you know what? I'm a big man. I'm not gonna cry about it. It is a beautiful. There is so much stuff on there. If you're stuck around because I didn't put it on display, that's true. I do have I do ruin everything by putting that out there. The moment that I show it off, that'll be it. It's over. What's going on over there? Dead or alive? Dead or alive beach volleyball? Anyone really into dead or alive beach volleyball? Come on. Oh, that was good. I mean, I'm not going to say no, but it don't really feel very good. I'll be honest. I wanted a bit more than a pilot snipe. I would have taken a critical hit that set him on fire, and I would have probably been happier. Fighting games really got the weirdest spin-offs. Yeah, they do. It's weird. Okay, so here's the thing. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, I haven't played it, but I did, when I used to watch Game Grumps, I did watch Game Grumps play it. And it's a dating sim. I mean, it's not a dating sim, but it kind of is a dating sim. Where you have to woo the other girls to like be part of your, to join your group. And like be on your volleyball team. Did Tekken get a volleyball game? I don't know. Well, to be fair, I've never played Tekken before, so I wouldn't know. Thank you. Thank you. I think it did on volleyball mode. The thing is, Dead or Alive had an entire like separate game. When I saw Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, I was like, oh, I'm sure Dead or Alive was a fighting game. What is this? Anything else around? No. There is some over there in their spawn. Good. Don't get the gun back. Thank goodness. Da, 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 da. Where's the other vehicle? I saw something in their spawn. There it is. It's poor commander. I know I could switch to high explosive, but I'm not really looking at where the enemy is. Dead or Alive had significantly more chesticles, that is true. Where's this? There it is. I think. Or maybe that's a rock. Oh, no, never mind. The X3 got it. Good, good. Look at that. I did something towards the end. It was probably guys making a volleyball game and thought, you know what if these girls fight? That's what I thought. That's why I thought Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball was. I thought that it was a, I thought it was a titty game that got turned into a fighting game. I've never been into fighting games. I've never played one, but it's never been something that I've been too interested in. The only one I've ever tried to play was the Naruto game. Well, actually, I bought all of them. I think I bought all of the Naruto, not Budokai, I can't remember what they're called, Ninja Storm. And I played through, I don't know what I did, but I played through some of them over the course of like a couple of days just because I could. It was like when Humble Bundle used to be good and they had like a Naruto bundle. I was like, yeah, I'll get all the Naruto games. Friend of Fighting Sticks, you can never go back to your controller keyboard after that. I used to know someone who was building their own joystick, like deck or whatever it is. Have I been into titty games? No. I've not. Unfortunately, I'm not someone who sits and plays titty games. And you can go and check my Steam account for that if you need to. So that's the bad thing about being a streamer and having people who I mentioned this in the past, but it does mean that I can't buy titty games on my Steam account. You know, I can't buy weird hentai games because people can notice and be like, hold on, what are you buying? Well, I'm going to, but but when he actually heard the Connect 3 gameplay is fire. But you know, it's like people, if I ever buy a game like that, I can't justify it when I've got people watching me now. And they're like, hold on, is that Bread playing Sex with Hitler? Steam's trying to make a setting to hide certain games from friends. That takes the fun out of it. I know I just said that I don't, you know, that I wanted that, but I don't actually want to play the titty game, and I find it much funnier the idea that someone could see me playing like a weird hentai game. Sex with Hitler and Stalin are made by 2 different studios. That sounds like grounds for a lawsuit. That does. That sounds like someone is infringing on someone's copyright. I think my friend owns like a dating sim. He owns like I'm not sure what it is, but I remember someone that I was talking to a while ago, or someone that I did talk to a while ago, mentioned that they had like the tank dating sim. There's a tank-based dating sim on Steam. Stalin sounds better. Stalin, dunno. Who did that? Oh, that's my horizontal. My vertical. I needed that. I needed that to be able to hit the enemy. The fuck did you get up there? Oh, it's a light tank. That's how. I thought it was being shot at by someone else, that thing to my left. Sorry, off the port side. But don't mind if I take another one out. That's my last backup. But yeah, I don't have any intention of buying those games. How do you have a tank dating sim? Well, you have the tanks be I think it's tank. Yeah, it would have been. You just have the tanks represented by different anime girls. They don't go all out, from what I remember. It's not like Hatterful Boyfriend, where you play as a girl trying to date a pigeon. It's not like that. In this version, they just make the tanks into girls. I did that. You've played the Colonel Sanders dating sim. That's free, isn't it? I haven't played that, but I can't fault you for doing it. Come on. Oh, where's it? Oh, you've bloody missed it now, haven't you? Because you've got... Shh. Oh, it's fine. Don't fucking... Oh, pen. Who's around? Oh, come on. I felt that. I don't do that, you idiot. Someone knocked my bloody bread off. That's valuable, that is. You have no idea how valuable that bread is. Alright, where's it? I can't mark them. There's a guy over there. Oh, he's dead now. Don't shoot, don't drop it on that. I mean, the guy who knocked my bread off was in the sky. I don't know where the, I don't know where any of the other guys are. Is that an enemy? Well, it is, but he's dead or alive too. At World's End. He's helped someone get a nuke. Well done. What's that bomb sound that I hear in the sky? Never mind. Oi! Go! Get him, my minion. Kill him. Kill him now. Am I repairing? Did I hold down the repair button? I can't remember. Can I hear anything else around? Not as much I can do about it. Activated 150% boost, so obviously your team was absolute dog shit. That's the way it goes. That's the way the War Thunder cookie crumbles. The game breaks the fourth wall and says, "Whoa, whoa, pal, this ain't that type of game." That's unfortunate. It's lost my business. I was just on my way to download it because I thought, you know, Colonel Sanders is a sexy man. In his prime, that is. In his later years, he was just a bit of a dickhead, but in his prime, probably a sexy man. And especially the animeified version of him, even sexier. Is there anything to actually do just in that dating sim? Like dating sims as a whole, it's a genre of games that I don't really understand. The only thing that even close to a dating sim I've played was however much of like Persona 5 I played. Then again, Fable 2 is a bit of a dating sim as well if you think about it. So technically I've played Fable 2 and Persona 5, both of which I think are peak dating sim type of games. Ooh. And so like I never really liked the dating sim part of those games. I just wanted to get back to the actual game part of it, you know. So I didn't really care about. I don't want to date a woman in my Obviously, you can do men in Fable 2, but Persona 5 is a bit. They don't let that. But so I don't want to spend my time with women when I could be saving the world. You know. I mean, to be fair, with Persona 5, it's a little bit different because it's Persona 5 and it's 90% text, but still. See, Diet, you've got it. You understand. Out of the way, I got orcs to slay. Exactly. It's why I don't talk to anyone when I play World of Warcraft. It's because I've got things to do and I've got places to be. Also, Honeypop has actual gameplay, or so a friend told you. I like, you know, it's like in fucking, I stopped playing Cyberpunk 2077 because I just got bored. I got distracted by other things and ended up just not playing the rest of it. But like partway through, like you'll be doing a mission where it's like, oh yeah, we got to go to save this guy from the desert, and then partway through it's like, do you want to have sex now? And it's like, not really, actually, not right now. So actually, I'm covered in blood and I've got a sword in my arm that I can use to kill people with. Not right now, not really. I'll be honest. Although saying that, this is another awful map for the Tog, but Tog time. Saying that, there is a bit in it. There is a bit in Cyberpunk where you go and save this guy from a gang, and then you come back. You hide. You then go and hide out in like an old farmhouse or something, just an old building, and like the scene is leading to you doing the sex with this girl, with this woman. To which I was like, I don't really want to do that, but I accidentally went down the route where that was more likely to happen. And so I got to a point, so I was like, fine, if that's going to happen, fine, sex. And I was like fucking chanting and being like, sex, do it. Like foaming at the mouth. And then like, you get to the point where the selection is what appears to be no or yes. And you say yes, and she's like, actually, I don't want to do it. Which is perfectly fine and understandable. But now I feel like a dickhead for going down that route, And I just wanted the option to say, oh, I'm sorry. I felt actually ashamed and sad that I could not say sorry to this girl for what was going on. And then, like, you get to the next day, it's like you can't say sorry, you can't go on. So I just feel bad at this point. I'm like, oh, this is bad to me. I'm just my character. I'm role playing as a dickhead now, which I mean I already was because I was using a shotgun to blow people to pieces. But I just felt bad, and so you get to the next day, and she's like, then she apologizes to you, and I'm like, no, I don't. Give me the option to say sorry, because I'm gonna feel bad for the rest of this playthrough now if you don't let me say sorry, and you don't get an option. And she kisses you on the mouth and rides away, and it's like, stop, no, let me retract what I did. I just felt, I was like, no, you made this awkward the game developers made this awkward by giving me like prompts to make it go like down the sex route, and then she says no, and now I feel bad and I feel embarrassed. I felt like secondhand embarrassment for V, and I wanted him to say sorry, but the game would not let me, and I was annoyed at that. Because if it's a role-playing game, I should be able to go, oh, sorry, never mind. Let's go back to killing whatever it is we were doing. I felt that. Got in the way, M18. Anyway, that's my thesis on why I don't like Cyberpunk. Is I couldn't say sorry. I know I could switch to high explosive here, but... Actually, I will, because, never mind. Am I sure I'm not Canadian? Yes, I am sure. I just, you know, I want my character to have some level of more like respect for himself, and they wouldn't let me. Why do a lot of countries have a weird black hole with no planes between 5 and 6? Is it because of the JU-288? Yes. The JU-288 is so good that nothing can sit there. Or whatever the reason is. I don't really know. I don't really understand. I don't really know what's going on in the plane tech tree, I'll be honest. I don't like planes. Ooh. No! Disappointment. I'm coming. Well, I'm trying. I'm being diddled. Oh, you died. Where is it? Shit. Anything. Always, nobody tell me again. I'm scared of technology. I am. Technology is for Satanists. All I'm saying, yeah, is people say that the Romans were great because they were technologically advanced. But the Romans also crucified Jesus. So I will not explain further. Do you think? Yes, I thought correctly. I like that tiger was very confident that nothing could go through him when he was over there. He was very confident that he was safe. It's over. But he did not know that he was going up against the glorious British APDS. On the most glorious of British tanks. Nothing is better than this little thing. Except maybe most vehicles. And also probably like a large deep pan pizza from Pizza Hut, which I haven't had in a while. That's something there. No, it's a rock. That's mostly because it's expensive and I've spent a lot of money on other shit recently. Too much money on other shit. Do I have enough time to get... Yes. What's going on back here? Literally unkillable. It's silent as the night. Shit. Da da. Da 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 da. I like how all these British tanks that I've got are basically the same vehicle, just at different levels of stretch. It's just stretched along different axes. Da, 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 da. Look at that glare. You like the Cromwells after the Cromwells? I mean, they're not too bad. Early Cromwells are alright. They're just a little bit... Like, early British tanks are just a little bit annoying because the ammunition isn't the best yet. It takes a while for Britain to get any, like, ammunition that's, like, worthwhile, I find. Because early on in the game, like pure armor piercing rounds aren't the best. Again and again. I think that tiger's gone. I don't know where that tiger's gone. Mouse versus Tog 2, which wins? Well, the Tog 2, obviously. Well, nothing could kill the Tog 2. The Tog 2 is the perfect vehicle. What's he firing? Unless he fired, he may have fired through that bit at the top so it didn't fuse the ammunition. Da, 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 da. Da, da. I quite like the chariot here. It's not a vehicle I've used much, but I quite like it. I like it because it's a silly looking vehicle, not that. But like, a lot of these vehicles, they're just a little bit... Because in the lower battle ratings, everything's kind of dominated by Russia and Germany. And they just have the best guns and the best ammunition, and so Britain gets kind of tossed to the wayside. Even America to an extent, but America's fairly decent. What do I smell like? I smell like chip fat. I haven't even eaten chips. Sorry, fries. Isn't the swinging tree is a subpar if the reverse were faster than 3 kilometers an hour, it'd be decent. That just describes most things to come out of that kind of area. Area? Time period? I don't know. Oh yeah, perfect map for the Tog 2. Once you figured out how to put tanks in reverse, they don't go fast forward anymore. Yeah, but the Centurion at least later gets a it gets a, what's it called on it? Gets a stabilizer later on. It's one of the first vehicles to get a stabilizer in the game, like a full stabilizer. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know some like I think it's like late war planes had the ability to have lead indicators on their planes, on their like the gun sights. I was watching a video about reflector gun sights the other day, as you do, and the British, I think, invented a gun sight that took into account how far away the target is from you, and like the tilt of the plane, and all that other information, all relevant information, to overlay a little dot where you should be aiming on the enemy plane. Hello. Welcome back. Obviously, you had to input the distance to the plane semi-manually. Originally, it was just manually, but then they added an extra. They added like a little, like a what is it? What like an easy way of doing it by just being like, okay, line this circle up with the wingtips of the enemy plane, and that'll judge a rough distance to it. Although you'd have to select which plane you're up against. But to be fair, that probably wasn't too difficult, because there was only about 5 different planes you could go up against in World War II. Oi! Leave my beautiful, beautiful Tog alone. Who did that? What is that? Is that a panther? I think so. Ah. Do I have a spot for a Swedish player? You can, yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go on for now, because I am reaching 4 hours. So we'll see. We'll see if we'll see how long this game goes, and then I'll see. Because I'm probably going to end once the stream hits 4 hours, so we've got about 15 minutes, which this game could last. To be fair, you're right, there weren't many planes in the sky during the late war. Well, there weren't many German planes in the sky. Do it to death. Da 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 da. The other thing just took it. Whatever. Da 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 da. There was a couple things in the sky, but they didn't have. Well, there weren't many of them, and they couldn't really keep them in the sky. Because as good as a plane you might make, if it's custom made, then it's not going to be the best. When Britain and America are churning out like Spitfires, Hurricanes, P-51s, P-47s, and the like, you can have the most advanced plane in the world, but you're still probably going to lose, especially if you don't have any airfields to fling them off. Dress up 'cause I won't. Maybe that's the way I feel. Da 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 da. There were quite a few V1s and V2s flying towards Britain, but they weren't very effective. Having something that is just kind of loosely guided towards England is kind of... Is there no one at sea? Okay. There's someone at sea. You lied to me. Death. Also, what would happen with the V1 and V2s is that we'd just release, we'd leak information that's like, oh yeah, London was hit really bad by a V2 missile last night. And so Germany would send more of them, but what was actually happening was they were just landing in a field somewhere. And we were like, yeah, keep doing that. That's really hurting us. That's actually the centre of London. You've just hit Parliament. Winston Churchill is dead. Wait, why has this got a bow machine gunner on it? Who hit me there? Da, 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 da. Yeah, it wasn't the best one to fight unmanned V1s in a random direction. They did the best with what they had. Unfortunately, what they had was not much. Did you clip your wing? Yeah, I assume that's exactly what you did. Your state, oh, you that too. Oh, where'd you come from, cheeky fella? What did they hit? You don't scare me. You're no longer gone. I'm a little bit scared by where he's gone, though, I'll be honest. We do. I took my eyes off him for a second. He's using the tried and tested method. He's flying into the sun. He's cheating. Oh, there he is. He used he used actual tactics, whether on purpose or otherwise. How many people got killed by the V2? I suppose you have to specify directly, because I assume a lot of people died in the production of them. Yeah, 3. Yeah, they weren't the best. They were good. They were. You know, they probably weren't too bad as... You know, they did kind of scare people a little bit. based on what I've heard, they did have an intimidation tactic, but intimidation can only go so far when you're fighting the Nazis, and it's pretty hard to make people not want to fight them. You know. Da 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 da. All right, there we go. I do like there are the occasional. Is there? I think I might have only seen like one picture, but of like a Spitfire like tilting them out the sky. Da 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 da. We how's it looking for us? There's still quite a few people on that team. Like, it's very plausible that it still goes a different way. There we go. There's a new random spot of paint on your ceiling and you're fairly sure it wasn't there before. Are you being gang stalked? Is this the first signs of you believing there's gang stalking? Maya, someone's coming into your house and painting your ceiling. You're being watched by the government. They're coming in and painting. They're living in your walls and painting your ceilings. Haunted by the ghost of a painter. Yeah, they just used the gyroscope to navigate. That was in response to something that Diet said in game. Because they didn't. Weirdly enough, they hadn't unlocked. They hadn't unlocked the ability to use GPS yet. The satellites were up there. They sent them up in the 1930s. They just couldn't figure out how to connect something to them to figure out where they're going. The HE11 and H22 could carry the V1 on their bottom. Yes, I didn't know that. Unfortunately, though, in the late war, Germany didn't really have that much control of the sky, so they couldn't really launch that effective a bombing campaign towards the late war. Oh no. What else is around here? Other than everything, because it's their spawn. That's it. We're just waiting. Yeah, we're just sort of waiting now, I think. Then again, there's a NAS horn around somewhere. Yeah. If it's a NAS horn, though, I can do that. I don't know. I didn't. Sounds good. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I didn't know this had a machine gun on it. Oh no. Never mind. Oh no, it was an M4. No, it's a jumbo there. It's 8 o'clock. Your power went out. That's bizarre. Wait. Oh, so I assume it's just dark. Better light some candles. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, I thought I rolled this. Time to go to get so you get enough sleep. Just your a piece. You need to get sleep then. Don't do what I do and stay up until 2 in the morning. What's that? That's the jumbo that just fired. Can I actually see it? I can see its gun. Can't hit it though. Yes, you take care. Sleep tight and don't let the snail that chases everyone through life get you. Oh no. Shit. Wait, that went through 2 layers of armor? What's the point of having 2 layers of armor? I don't know, there was 2 layers of 2 things for it to go through on my tank. You trap the snail in a small circle of salt he can't escape. Good. But yeah, I'm also going to leave it there because it's about to hit 4 hours. You're gaming again. I saw. I think. Yeah, you did. You gamed hard. Let's do that. It's taken me like 3 weeks to do that special task, I'll be honest. But no, I'm done for today. I'm gonna head off. Like I said, there won't be a stream tomorrow because I've got stuff to do. But I don't think there will be. There probably won't. For all intents and purposes, there's not going to be. So I should be back on Wednesday, in which we'll see what's going to happen there. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you... Wait, let's go improved FPU. I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Take care. Press the button. There it is. And bye-bye.